That will do. Maybe on Tuesday I'll play some too. There's some like releases. I need to check my emails and everything. What did I want to play? There is not much. I'm not even mad really. To be honest, I am not even mad. I like doing this in Starfield currently. All right. Let's go. Let me switch and we do the weekly gaming news recap. Let's go. And let's start it up. Alright, let's get the musicus. And işte this. Update the category for now, News on time, not on brand there, yeah, indeed, Alright. Let's go. Let's go on done. Alright, we good? Oh, we good. One second, go to the bathroom and we start 1 moment. Alright. Winter is coming already. I'm not even opening the window anymore. A bit fresh there. I got some of these nuts and a banana. I quickly snuck. Let's see what we going on real quick though. Victoria 3 already on 50% discount. Still mixed reviews though. Let's see how it is. Almost in the mostly positive range already. So I guess they are getting there. I guess they are getting there. Music pack. What a time to be alive, man. What a time to be alive, huh? Let's see, Steve, let's see, yeah? Victoria 3 destroying it all, alright. Yeah, Sabaton song, let's see, huh? Can't even stream it anyway. Unlucky. Music pack DLC will make 500,000% more. Maybe not the music pack. Possible though, possible. Yeah, that one, that's the very positive one actually. More than StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty, true. True. Well, I mean, yeah, it do be already making more than some indie game, I guess, judging by the reviews alone. Checking Slovak games, Oh, Silicon Eyes. And the glorious Hrut. You can see the Slav life, man. Checking Slovak games, Soviet Republic. Hrut. A walking zombie in Samushanka. Them all the armor DLCs, Neoton seems like it. Machinarium and stuff too. Huh. But armor be farming though. Army is the main farmer there, I guess. Samurus even for free. Damn son. A walking zombie too. It's even in my wish list. Oh, that's the heroes like. I remember now. I remember now. Yes, these DSC. Why did it never happen though? Not like the huge fan of this type of style though. Like I see it quite often. There's something like irks me about it, you know. But still. Yes, these DSC. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. The floaty sprite art style. I guess, like, it's not even like the sprite. I don't know. Like, even like the... Maybe it's like some sort of like the animation rigging technique or something. It just kind of like, I don't know, weird to me. When you zoom in especially. The rubbery animations, I guess, yeah. Could be. And it's like in general kind of like looks like a little out of place. Like, this all looks good. I mean, it's still probably gonna be like good gameplay, so I will be fine with that. There's decent amount of games actually, like with this art style that are still, you know, good. I can take it, just kind of like, I don't know, always looks a little weird, eh? Maybe it's like because they're like two kind of like, the color scheme is a little like different from the other stuff. I don't know, hard to say. I see the remote, I see him. Hello, sir. Yeah, the NDAs and stuff, so I'm not gonna be streaming that anytime soon. Finally becoming adult there, yeah, seems like it. Earth Defense for sale. Eliza P 20%. Damn, son. Half-Life 1 for free, by the way. Don't forget to grab that. YBC, YB. Oxygen not included, damn. Lizard Must Die also pumping. They sold like what? I don't remember, 100,000 copies or something? And Lizard Must Die. The memes got too far, man. I mean, it also costs not that much, but still. And the whole Mod of War franchise. Oh yeah, that I also kinda would I wouldn't mind playing, eh? Checking the beta test of that. But yeah, no idea actually. Stay on all familiar. Maybe Sacred knows, eh? I think he was like into that kind of stuff. Seal thought I see, eh? Skull got new story and DLC, eh? Oh, this is Giga Weeb shit. I got through everything and free to play. Card game. That doesn't look like card game. Not even the trailer. Just put like a bunch of Weeb pictures there. A bunch of Coomer bait. Yeah, basically. And nothing in English whatsoever. Could be a good game, but it said English, but we don't find the button to switch. No English option despite featuring as having one. Let's see. Anime card collecting game. Beautiful girls will wear sexy clothes and be full of youth. A game is a round fight and easy to play. Damn, son. No change in language. I love gacha. Hehe. That's the weebs, man. Like, I don't even need to understand anything, you know. Just give them some pictures to farm and they happy. Done. They might not understand anything. Just randomly click some options and stuff, you know, and as long as there are waifus, they happy. Iragen. The Coomer galore, dude. At least it doesn't seem like it has microtransactions and stuff, so that's kinda interesting for free to play. Free to play Weeb Gacha with no microtransactions. That's something interesting. A500. Indeed, crab, indeed. An arcade full of cats. Oh, is it another one? I commissioned some cats or something. Someone got the idea from that, I guess. And free also. And then there is a DLC to it. Interesting. Journey through gaming histories at time and space while searching for adorable feline companions. An arcade full of cats. They made a pet-em-up hidden object game. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's this one, yeah. Tower full of cats, castle full of cats, building full of cats, now arcade full of cats still. The cute game meta, yeah. I mean, it's free at least, so they tried like monetize with them DLCs. That's this deal. Expansion for the base game. It's like the actual game, I guess, is kind of a DLC, sorta, that they tried to make money from. Let's see, let's see. It's time to fix it. Time to make it good. Oh yeah, the meme galore strikes back. So that was what? Where was it? The lizards one. And then this one here. Yeah, lizards must die. Now there is also lizard survivors. Probably with some insane soundtrack to that too. As usual, yeah. Local memes go ham, dude. The music is dank, but then the process is so slow though. Some insane phone going on and everything. Yeah, the beam's going ham, dude, you know? Someone's riding the wave really good there. Gotta get the beams going. Yeah, well, it's probably like, I guess in civilized price, it's probably like $1 or something, maybe a couple. Let's see, classic. Ultra dynamic roguelike gameplay, by the way. Is the Russians versus reptiloids, a meme. So like the main negative reviews that they can play Russians there. Can only play reptilians. It's probably like the most popular type of meme games recently. XL. Or maybe like the meta changed already. The Dr. Livesey one was actually also insane. That meme game also was quite big. The lizards must die. Then now this one also seemed like starting quite well. Stellaris Astral Plane, mostly negative. Damn son. Who would have thought? The whole game price DLC. Another one from Paradox. 27%. Damn son. Glorified Archaeology, 3 Civics, 1 Region, 6 Relics. Not an expansion pack, some games add more content as an update. Yeah, way too high for so little content, wait for discount. Oof. Archaeology DLC for twice the price and half the stuff. See, like I say, yeah? $20, huh? Get some mods instead, huh? Content is fine, but the price is way too high, yeah. Yeah, man. What is this, dude? I'm gonna be getting a lot of this shit, I feel. It's like you're gonna play these games when already the next one is out. And it's completely, absolutely atrocious at the start anyway. So instead you just go and buy like the full Platinum Edition or something of the previous one version. And play that for a while. Yes, Steve, I see. I hope they get fucked over that, dude. Like, I hope in general we're gonna have some sort of like big realization moment in the industry. That shit became just way too greedy already. And Build Republic Principle, I believe that they moved this one actually a while ago. On one of the next best, I think, or something like that. That's the prologue now for the word there. Very positive. Yeah, that was alright. There was one like Pipiega kind of like puzzle thing that took some time actually, because how Pipiega it was. But overall was kind of nice. We'll keep funding trash practices. Well, I mean, I think it's kind of like getting better with that though. We'll see though. We'll see. The thing is, like, the practices become like so like widespread at this point already. Like back in the day, it was just like a few companies, I guess, doing something, and people are like, yeah, no, I guess, fine. It's like for one game, I can handle that. Now it's like every game already. Not more than 90% discounts anymore, I see. Almost everyone does that. Well, I mean, it's also like the fact that the prices for everything are ridiculous, dude. Like, 20 bucks for DLC, especially when it's that little. Like, dude. I understand paying like 15 or something. Or something like, you know, like the Bloodborne DLC, for example. Now, that was the DLC. That was content. Or you get some like, yeah, 20 bucks and you get like a couple of mechanics and like, you know, some new like text lines basically at the start of the game or some shit. Like, come on, dude, why? Why that expensive? Why so greedy? You pumping those expansions like crazy anyway, so you know. Let's make them a bit cheaper. Oh yeah, the Armor Reforger is out, then son. Mixed. Oof. Oh boy. The Anvil Saga, I maybe will play that. We'll see. I might check Anvil Saga. Maybe on Tuesday, actually. Yes, he's the USA. Speaking of them sagas, official launch 1.1. Oh yeah, the Reforger was first, like as early access. All right, for early access remaster. Launch 1.0 still sucks and lacks a basic game AI for combat and driving. Nice. Classic. Yeah, the Anvil Saga I might play next week. Maybe. CLSA. The plugin issue. Which one? And what does that do? A Bopal battle. Couch online game, a battle your friends with unique and wild abilities. The wild abilities. Choices shrink ray, creating black holes, stopping time and attaching a rocket engine to the stage to send it flying. Damn son. It's a combination that synergizes well to win the round. CL, alright. ID keeps changing based on plugins. Plugins as in like the weapon mods or something? Or based on Who? Hero's Adventure, A Road to Passion. Wuxia Open World RPG, I see. Some martial arts stuff, I guess. I see it, alright. It's like the more mods you... like every mod you install basically changes IDs of the items. That sounds kinda weird. Solid indie stuff indeed. Like, would you get this, like the full-fledged 1.0, you know, released RPG? Or for that money, you can get the DLC with like one mechanic and like some portraits and some other shit for Stellaris. Yeah. About that, dude. Guys, this one. I remember like one of the shows back in the day. They kind of like were like showing that this one left and right, and then I kind of haven't heard about it for like a year, I guess. Now it's out. And actually decent reviews and stuff too. And pretty decent. Cinematic puzzle game. Technically quite messy and constant micro stuttering independent of resolution and graphics settings. Ah, yes, my favorite. But it looks like it's not that prevalent this time though. Optimization is not great. Well, it's still over 90 positive, so I guess optimization is alright this time. This time of the year, it's not too bad. A little call. Look at this price too. Like, dude, like 2 of these or the DLC for Stellaris. Like, bro. It's satisfactory or DLC for Stellaris. What is this, man? What is this meta? Expanse Telltale series. So it's from Epic Store, gonna be on Steam now. I thought that one was already out for a while and not really even like that crazy good, eh? It's these USA, they thought about it. There is one. Yeah, apparently. Oh, yeah. You know why? Can you guess why? Someone can guess why out about there. The quest, man. The puzzle. The puzzle. The 8s, not just the 8s, the 14 too, oh yeah. Exactly. Seems like it, seems like it. That's some Nazi mod you got there. Taking my SMH. And stars and time. Ever-present burden of being trapped in a lifetime loop. Only you can know about in this turn-based RPG. A better future for you and your friends, eh? Find hope where there is none left. Pray to the stars and free yourself from time. Let's see what I say. The Cobalt Core, but RPG, I guess. Alright, sorta. The RPG Maker, man, with the actually appropriately made assets and stuff. I wonder. I do be kinda seeing like it, I guess. True, stay true. And it's time for DLC idea. PG Maker is way too much work, how so? I thought it was supposed to save you some work, no? Yeah, 20th of November, this one. Similar to Death's Gambit. That's a stretch, dude. Now that's a stretch. Warless. That's familiar. It's also one of the shows, Stylized 2D platformer with unique active turn-based combat system. Mind-bending interpretative narrative, Embark on a journey of self-growth and understanding, pushing the limits of their nature in a newly born abstract universe. Damn, son. Kajumbo way to think. Way too deep. Let's see what's on, alright. That does look way to think too. Hey Zekmak, hello. How we doing? November 21st. This is way to think. Stylized 2D platformer with the turn-based combat system. The active turn-based combat system. And some very deep stuff going on there, I guess. Alright. Yeah, I got the streaks. Damn, welcome. Welcome to the club, man. You can farm the streaks now. Even though the foodie-like elements. Alfaris Mechaterian. How is this one soon already? The 1st of November. I thought that's like I really thought this one was out a while ago. Alfaris was nice. The Volfaris was actually pretty cool. But this one is different now, though. This is the different kind. Yeah, Volfaris 3D, yeah. Not sure if my gem, but yeah, Volfaris was nice. And the jammers were insane there. Yeah, really different, yeah. Knuckle Sandwich. Turn-based RPG by Andy Brofame. The job beat up some monsters and solve a mystery that's plaguing a bright city. Let's see. Let's see. It was a Next Fest or something. Twitch lowering the streak, yeah. They got the penalties going or something. Some dink stuff that look kind of like a little, just your regular, like some sort of little fighting or something. This one looks already way too dink. Yeah, it looks, maybe it was a different one. I remember there was like Devon chat or something. Said that they have the demo on the Next Fest, but that already was kind of like really loaded with stuff, so didn't get around to play that. Over 100 fast-paced minigames. Damn, son. Ninjuisen. Not a super platformer. Similar to something. Astral Ascent, let's see. The cyberpunk platforming. Platformers like need to be like something like really dank. Really cool looking, something interesting. I don't know, these kind of all look, mostly they all look kind of the same. What was the red candle one? What was the name of that one? Always forgetting. That one I'm still waiting for. Which actually already... how much time already it's been? It's been a while. Wasn't it there? Oh, were they like still selling it only on like... No, actually like demo was through Steam, I think, no? Did they remove it completely? I got the name of that one. Tend to forget that name. Oh, that one was really nice. Artistically very pleasing. Yeah, the 9 souls. Why is it not here? Could we play them on Steam? Yeah, there it is. That's them. Like, come on, brother. This one... And this one's Q1 2024. See what did I say? I was like with the Fury agenda. It's the dank one, man. It's really dank. That demo was quite interesting. The Q1. Demo was, I don't even remember when. It's been a while. A couple of years ago, I think. True, stay true. This one we'll see. Blood in the gore. If anything, in this game, sure they had that. In some dank amounts still. Yeah, why is it not displayed though there? I wonder. Now it shows here. They open through detention. Doesn't show here. What is this, man? What is this? What if I press publisher? I guess that's because you do, yeah, it opens publisher probably instead of developer here. And that's the only one they published, I guess. Any games soon that already out? I mean, somewhat. Not somewhat, for sure. I'm looking forward to Rogue Trader. That's gonna be December. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be playing in a release though. I'm not sure. Like, if I'm not getting the review, then I'm just gonna be waiting until like some Giga sales or something, most likely. Especially since the backlog is so massive that, you know, I have no problems. Thermometers got delayed? Oh, I haven't heard about that one actually. February now, I see. Yeah, Rogue Trader I'm gonna be waiting. I mean, I still have Starfield, which will last until like the end of my Game Pass, most likely. I also kind of still have Cyberpunk DLC that I want to do. But then Boomerthon is coming. And then, yeah, we supposedly will get the Dragon's Dogma 2 also in March, right? So that means I will need also to kind of plan Dragon's Dogma 1 before that. And that means that it basically kind of like covers like February and March probably completely. That way, I assume. And then the Boomerthon also gonna be like middle of December until like middle of January at least. So that leaves kind of like tiny windows, you know, of things. And for those tiny windows, we still have some stuff to play. Like Fallout 76, for example, gonna get new updates soon. So we're gonna dip into that one again. Back to the roots, you know. Dragon's Dogma 2 actually will see also. I mean, I will play first one, but now that I think about it, maybe I will actually wait with playing it on release. We'll see. We'll see. I just kind of realized that shit probably gonna cost like fucking $80 or something. And there's probably not gonna be the review key for that. So yeah, I think I might be actually waiting with that one, to be honest. I'm just gonna leave someone else to play all the big new stuff and then return to it myself at some point. Maybe that actually will be the way to do. We'll see, we'll see. Space Marine 1 before 2 for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna revisit that one. Greedfall 1 before 2, not sure though. I don't really miss that one. I streamed it at least. Been a while, but yeah, I don't really feel it. If the DLC will be something super dank, maybe I would. But Yeah, the DLC apparently is not that good, so Greedfall 1 probably not gonna happen again. Did it once, that's alright. It was good, but yeah, not replay good. New date for Space Marine? I don't think so. I don't think so. So GRPGs and stuff. Yeah, out of that list, I kinda whatever. Out of that list, I'm whatever. Like Final Fantasy, Yakuza, all that I can skip. That is no big deal for me. I don't remember shit from Greedfall. I kind of like some bits and bats here and there. Yeah, the whole like general line of things I kind of forgot. Yeah, but I just watched like recap or something. Like it wasn't like some super crazy Pog kind of story anyway. So yeah, well actually, yeah, that is a good point with Dragon's Dogma. Unless I really want to, but yeah, it's probably gonna be like the super price for us to get. So yeah, I might actually just like chill with it. Play it at some point later, most likely. Just provide the retreat, since a lot of people will be streaming it. While playing something else. But yeah, like super forward to, I don't really like look too much. There's like just like so much stuff that I want to play that it's insane. Right now I just want to play Starfield and Cobalt Core. Like I literally would just play that for a while. And when Cobalt Core is gone, just Starfield for a while. So I'm done with it in time, you know, before the Game Pass runs out and stuff. Could be, Steve, could be. Could be. Oh yeah, The Lost Train Home. That one soon too. 28th of November, alright. The demo was really good, eh? That was a nice demo there. We'll see. Yeah, what then was the case? And some point and click stuff? Free movement puzzle adventure game. There's a youngster stuck in a time loop with the simple task of saving the world from literal destruction. Monka is. You see what I say. Don't know how this looks. I like this kinda style, but characters in it, yeah, not that much. Like the 3D part, I kinda, like, I guess, don't really like much. The 2D part is actually kinda nice. I like that style. Yeah, but the characters in, I guess, kinda cool though, how they made, but yeah. A little weird for me. Sì, sì, che sì. Yeah, the characters would be a little, feeling a little kind of weird, eh? Cross bullets, some card stuff. RPG a deck builder, featuring fast-paced tactical combat with loads of cards to collect and synergies to wield them. Explore, level up, craft new cards, and build the perfect decks as you carve your own path to victory. Another take. We'll see, we'll see. Could, but we'll see. Early access also. And some Souls-like elements there, yeah. On TV. Or Webshoot. Some Giga platformen, I see. See, I see. Oh, they got the tagged skills there and stuff too. Damn son. Pull out copy. Don's game. Stealing ideas. Half-Life 2 90%. Insane. And Remnant 30% discount already. It's gonna be the autumn sale soon. I need to maybe start planning for some Boomerethon. Maybe I'll pick up some of the ancient stuff and everything. Not super ancient. But maybe. We'll see. Had some ideas. The window feels bad, man. And the era is gone. See though, so I see. The Unreal Engine 5, it actually runs on it. It doesn't even lag. So build the defense we saw last week, I think. Built Slime 3K, Europe Universalist DLC. King of Kings. Actual Paradox DLC with good reviews. That's a rare one. That's a rare one. What is Displeasure? Yeah, kinda indie game much, I would say. This one people actually did like though. The Saint by the Sub, yeah. True. Yeah, so this one got all the like Armenia, Georgia they're going to. At some point I'll dip into this stuff too. Maybe. But yeah, that would be also probably like some subscription material, to be honest. Includes tags you filtered out hentai. Today you learn. Today you learn. Yeah, Armenia, Georgia. See. How did 70 historical events? Insane, dude. Crazy. Yeah, now compared to Stellaris, sure. But I'm probably missing a shitload still, right? Just to like some kind of like the idea to just kind of get some and play, and that is probably like, oof, man. That is probably a lot missing there. Yeah, okay, you can already see, I guess. Alright, I have this chunk here. That's thanks, I think, to the Humble Bundle that Newer, I think, gifted. Oh yeah, there is this too, alright. So there is still all the bunch of garbage there that you don't really need. Actually, not that bad, I guess. Not that bad, actually. Wait, that seems like it's not all, no? The last 4 big ones, yeah. That's not completely bad. Oh yeah, Kings of... Yeah, these. Well, I mean, which still costs you like a full fucking AAA game, though. Get expansion subscription. Is it like per month or something, this thing? Oh yeah, it's this one, alright. 100 per month. It's actually pretty good, though. Way better. That's a way better option to play this shit. Unless you're like planning to go like full the grand strategy route and just play it non-stop for a while. You probably just want to get a sub and then peace out. For 200, that's good. Maybe one day, that would be nice. Haven't played them, European Universalist for, I think, pretty much never. Maybe a little bit back in the day. I remember a long time ago. It just kinda felt really weighted ink, and I just kinda closed it. I remember that. Crusader Kings 3 was nice though. That was a little more accessible there, I guess. Let's put it that way. Magicraft. Oh yeah, the Giga Spell stuff. I remember Son was mentioning. That's a lot of reviews on that one. Going crazy there. Insane rogueliking, I see. A lot of reviews on that. Yeah, that's what I call price, man. It's like half of the DLC from Paradox, dude. It is good. Oh yeah, now we're gonna be showing it to me here. Yeah. Yeah, that one was Core Systems Technologies, New Planes to Explore, New Branching Narratives. Then. And that was, yeah, Glorified Archaeology, 3 Civics, 1 Origin, 6 Relics. And all that for the price of 2 indie games. Beautiful. Beautiful. Achilles Legends Untold. Oh, that one got full release now too. Sorceress, we'll see, we'll see. Live in Cell, eh? Oh, they got that. Liquidator survived the Sama's Bor. Block G326 of the endless Giga Khrushchevka. Find out what happened in this block, evacuate residents, and find a way out for yourself. Nothing as simple as it seems at first glance. Damn, son. Like, it's basically kind of like, you know, like SCP is like just a bunch of people kind of like creating the universe. This pretty much also the same stuff. And just some people for memes made like some sort of like universe of like one huge endless commie block with some sort of anomalies in it. And now they're developing that stuff too, all over the place. Got some games there too already. Space Trash Scavenger. Grab your jetpack and explore procedural asteroid fields. Damn, that's Starfield. Derelict spaceships and abandoned outposts. Your space rig, process scavenge trash, craft trade, and fight your way home in this interstellar open world survival sandbox. Damn, son. Damn, that's actually kind of also pricey, dude. So yeah, I stick to Starfield then. Might have some issues, but for the price, I'll stick to that. Super Wooden saw last week, I think. The Insane Racing. A Grey Zone Warfare. Immersive tactical FPS with maximum focus and realism. Damn, son. Ensuring private military company navigate vast open world setting alone and in a squad. Adapt to your surroundings, use tactics to your advantage, fight against other human operators and AI controlled enemies. Damn, son. A maximum focus on realism. Release date 2024. Stable already wishlisted even. Damn, son. Similar to Counter-Strike too. Damn. But focus on realism, you say? Tales of the Underworld. Soulbind. Mysterious skeleton and embark on a perilous journey. Downhill with cheese slices, yeah. Some positive with the recent being mixed, actually. Poor unpolished version of Dead Cells, I see. Too much from Dead Cells, but less optimized, boring, and unfinished. Well, I mean, early access, I guess, but still. The Janky. Unpolished dead cells. Dead cells about the skeleton, alright. Yeah, but the mobile game dev, I say. Hey, Gearblocks. The creative building, another one. The quality games, man. The game titles, I say. The game titles can be quite something. Yeah, more quality buildings and physics. Feels good, man. Some of those are nice. The gym simulator. Oh, damn son. Not even play away. Build your fitness empire. Very positive, huh? I like how you always like start with some like some insane activities there. The playway created a monster, man. Acquired by playway, yeah. And these sell though, that's the thing. So playway just already have like the templates and everything to just make like any simulator real quick. Maybe more competition is coming. I mean, this is moderating there. Insane. I'm gonna buy everything. I wonder if someone already like, got like some like Unity modules or something for that. Damn, you go to the gym that way. Holy shit! Alright, that's one way to do it, I guess. That's one way to do it. Damn son, even using deodorant and stuff for them. What a game! What a game! This stuff for memes, man. Some of those can be kind of funny, but the thing is, like, at some point it already got just like too overused. A lot of those. Like I played a bunch early. Some are still good though. Like the drug dealer sim was actually pretty nice. And they're working on the second one, so we'll see. Maybe we'll get on that. Let's see, remote. I see. Sorceress. Maybe I saw it. First-person action adventure. Strong focus on flexible systems and emergent gameplay. Versatile wielder of arcane, a gadgetry, and escape from a castle. Unrestricted experiments have led to a conflict against mysterious and ruthless threat. Yeah, the emergent gameplay and everything is good stuff. I want to try Tainted Grail now. It's probably already not that long left until full release. When it's gonna be fully out, I probably will check it out. That was nice in early access, but yeah, quite raw still back then. We will see, we will see. But yeah, that looks nice. The emergent gameplay like that when you use stuff is pretty cool. Okay, that one was... Which one? Was it this one? This one, yeah. March 23. Was it March this year? I thought it was like kind of last year or something. Time is a social construct, man. Punch 0.6a, yeah? I mean, we'll see. Probably like half a year more or something, and maybe it will be somewhere there. Alright, let's see the Game Awards then, eh? Time to vote. PogChamp. Alright. Now let's check. At least check. Then the badges, achievements there, insane for the voting and stuff, I guess. Alright, let's see. Okay, next gen, hello. How we doing, man? Let's see. Alright, just started voting. Alright, how they just like just start you on. Let's see this way. Game of the year we go at the very end. Starting from the best shit there. I see. The best esports event. Now what should we get there for the best esports event? Didn't TI get like a bunch of like kind of FIES to go in there? A league is always kinda alright, eh? A league is always good, eh? See, next gen I see, getting up early on Sunday. Damn, son. Can share the vote. Insane. Let's see, Steve, I see. Best esports coach? No idea. They even can they recognize someone remotely? No, don't think so. I don't think so. I do not think so. I'm kind of far from the esports stuff there anyway. Can't even recognize any names there, really. Because GD Gaming I somewhat heard. I guess Evil Geniuses too. Overwatch kick. True 500, true. Let's support some dying games, I guess. You know. Might be rough out there. There's the esports team, eh? Also kinda no idea. Specific esports team, not the full organization. Judge the most outstanding for performance and conduct. I was just like by the games and stuff, alright. Let's see the USA. Yeah, these are only recognize basically like Evil Geniuses and Fnatic. That's pretty much it. From the old times, everything else already kinda not really known. Counter-Strike, Valorant, double Valorant even, damn son. I see, Steve, alright. Well, I can go with the with League, I guess. Best esports athlete. The Faker is there, right? Well, at least I know someone. At least I know someone. Before he was already like farming the awards for a while. I did already had plenty, I guess. I only know Faker here. At least I know someone. Sure. Best esports game. Counter-Strike 2. Dota 2, League of Legends, PUBG Mobile. Damn son, Valorant. Counter-Strike 2 had some falling off there for sure. I think Dota or League, I mean, Valorant also kind of like pumping nowadays, Valorant also pumping, but I'm kind of like way too far from that. League's still a thing, of course, like one of the most popular categories on Twitch still. Always. Never stopped being one. With the World Championship, actually, I think kind of like... And Rev said like going today or something. Maybe still even. See what do I see? Content creator of the year. Oh, do you know someone here? People make games. Did the VTuber just despite everyone? Yeah. Well, Ironmouse at least kind of heard about. Didn't she basically kind of like bedridden with some like serious health issues, and that's why she's basically kind of like streaming as a VTuber with the really nice singy voice or something. So at least that I kind of know. Why not? Will support. And Mouse wasn't Yakuza even. The son. The most anticipated game, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Nope. 80s too. Yeah, I guess. Dragon Infinite Wealth. Well, not into Yakuza, so not for me. Star Wars Outlaws. Nope. Taken 8. Nope. Well, easy. This is a gig easy even. Best adaptation. CSTUSA, Castlevania, Gran Turismo, Last of Us, Super Mario Brothers movie, Twisted Metal, dude, bro. I actually could vote for Twisted Metal. That's the only one I watched. That was quite something, man. That was quite something, dude. But at least I watched that. At least I watched that. Yeah, I haven't watched anything else there, so. I don't really watch stuff in general. Like, even with Twisted Metal, it basically we were like at my friend's like countryside house before I moved countries and everything. And he had like some shows and stuff, so we can watch in the evening. Let's see, do I see? The best multiplayer. It was like Mortal Kombat who won the golden joystick. That was like a giga kick, man. My friend was molding after that because he was like doing some multiplayer and it was like buggy as shit and like, you know, getting disconnects and stuff all the time. Best multiplayer for sure. Man, they put Baldur's Gate in the best multiplayer too. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that will win. I mean, I do like Diablo though, so yeah, no. As a multiplayer, actually, I do like it a lot. I wouldn't play it solo whatsoever, probably. But with friends right now, I do enjoy it. So, be likey there. I'll be likey. Best sports racing. Ooh. No idea, dude. No idea. Hot Wheels, man. Good shit. Everything else is like... we see every year or some shit, so... it's multiplayer and they'll take. Well, I mean, I'm having fun with it, so... that's it. The rest I don't even play. Hey guys, the body, hello. No FIFA. Well, it's a EA Sports FC now. Yeah, there it is. FIFA is not FIFA anymore. But that's co-op though. Well, I mean, a bunch of stuff there is co-op then, if you think about it. Like, what is actual multiplayer there even? Like Street Fighter, maybe Party Animals. Because Baldur's Gate is also co-op then, by that logic. Same as Super Mario, I guess. Counts co-op as well in the category description, I see. I see. Well, I kind of know from, like, covering the news, I kind of do know that. Advanced Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp, City Skylines 2, Best Team Strategy, Company of Heroes 3, Fire Emblem, and Pikmin. So they kind of wanted, I guess, Nintendo to win some stuff. Like Pikmin in strategy and stuff. I guess. Fire Emblem Engage. Like, where's Jagged Alliance? Yeah. Like, with this setup, Jagged Alliance would fit just fine. And Jagged Alliance is really good. Yeah, Jagged Alliance is insane. Especially for the price and everything. It's amazing. Out of this stuff. Yeah, calling it a strategy might be a little bit of a stretch. That is true. Company of Heroes, I only played demo basically, and the beta stuff. Some people didn't like it on release, even though like the issues people had with it were kinda weird though. Like it like doesn't look good or something. Like that was kinda pipiega there. But yeah, at least I played that, so give me the Jagged Alliance, man. That would be my jam. The best family game? Yeah, no idea. I see the action, I see. Oh, that's impressive. That's impressive. So like basically what we have here, Sega, Nintendo. Yeah, we're gonna go for some underdogs or something. Is the Disney is a publisher, but yeah, it was just some best family, yeah. There was an indie studio that got the license handled to them, so I will get them. 40 years later, Sonic and Mario still going at it. Exactly, yeah. Best fighting. Yeah, well, I mean, this one is quite obvious there. It's gonna be Street Fighter here. This one is easy. So Mortal Kombat is complete, like, body-grabbing piece of shit nowadays already. Like, my friend with this one is completely, like, super molding. Selling you some fatalities and everything nowadays for, like, $10 each or something. Like, bro. You know what? With that, too. Now that we on, like, you know, on the Giga microtransactions. You know what? Fuck you then. Well, let's make Baldur's Gate with another category too. Fuck you with that shit. $65 horse. Dope. Might have fun playing it in co-op, but those decisions shouldn't be supported, eh? Ape Shemek. The hello. Very careful what you wore here. Yeah, best RPG did. Lies of P also made it here. Interesting, alright. Interesting. Those games 1-0, yeah. No. Starfield is not going there for sure, though. Wait, including massively multiplayer experiences even? Like, bro. Like, why are you having like 30 categories already of some stuff that, like, most of the people probably don't even know nor care? But you're gonna, like, mix, you know, like, pretty big and important genre with, like, MMOs and stuff, too. Not to mention that none of them even made it here. Anyway. Yeah, exactly. There's no MMOs here. Starfield is even nominated, yeah. Well, I mean, you see Lies of P here too, so like clearly they couldn't really like find some like decent RPGs, I guess, to put on the list. Yeah, Sea of Stars I played on the demo did feel quite good. I mean, Lies of P is a good game. I don't know how good of an RPG it is, really. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about the RPG material there. Let's see, Rev, I see. Yeah, Baldur's Gate, obviously. He's gonna take it here like 100%. I actually kind of like solidify that, even though like I do be playing Starfield, but yeah, I don't think they should get anything for it really. Like Starfield right now gives me just like a feel of like, you know, it's kind of like I'm playing Fallout 76, but like why would I grind it in single player? Because you go and you get all those Radiant quests and everything. That's basically kind of like, oh yeah, you have your like dailies now pretty much. You can like go you can go deliver a package. You can go what else was there? Oh, you buy the comic book for the guy. Which one was also there? It's basically just like a bunch of those. Didn't play it though. I played Lies of P. Well, I mean, but Lies of P, I don't really consider it that much of an RPG though. That's the thing. Like technically, you can stretch the RPG genre for sure. Like for me, like if it's like RPG, right? Not RPG elements, but like RPG, like full-fledged. Then it's like, you know, dialogue, story, you know, character, build, different gear. Branching narratives, preferably, you know, this kind of stuff. If it'll be on this stuff I played, then yeah, like, bro, I haven't played any single one of those. For example, what I would play here. Character stats equals RPG, yeah. Kinda true, so kinda true, but yeah, as I said, I don't feel like it's really an RPG. If there would be like some list with like, you know, kind of Souls likes, sorta, or like action RPGs, I guess. I don't know how to categorize those properly. Then yeah, that would be my vote for sure. And yeah, I haven't played Baldur's Gate just because I don't feel the settings and stuff right now, like whatsoever. Like I just don't feel it. Like I know it's good and all, but I just don't feel like it. Otherwise I would, and I will eventually. But I can recognize that it's totally something good, and I also kind of just like low-key want them to win more because like it's a company that actually has like, you know, good approach to the market. Like they don't put some crazy prices on their shit. They don't try to like, you know, over monetize their shit too much. Well, at all really. You can buy their games pretty cheap. Their games are pretty good, and they're like, you know, complete package with everything that you don't need to like, you know, buy a bunch of like live service shit for it or something. It's an action adventure in this one. Yeah, I haven't played any of these. I want to play Jedi Survivor, though. I want to play that one out of this list. The rest I kind of don't really care too much about. Maybe Zelda eventually. The rest, like, probably not. Alan Wake, I heard good stuff, even though I also heard, like, it's a movie, basically. Like, it's a cool movie, but a movie, pretty much. How do I know that? Well, out of the list, right? Like because like I could go for Starfield because I play Starfield, right? But I do feel that will be better than Starfield. Okay, if it'll be in the EA Play, I'm gonna play it probably. Yeah, for sure, for sure. It's like out of that list, pretty much. Like out of all these, for example, like hard to say because again, there's like pretty different games though. Like for me, like Star Wars Jedi Survivor and like the first game, they would be out of all this list. They would be like closer to me, and I would enjoy that way more than any other one. I just kind of know it. Well, I played the first one, right? So now I kind of have an idea how they work, and that's kind of the same with Baldur's Gate, though, because you know I kind of have an idea how it works and how it plays. And I have my friends who played and everything. So I kind of just based it on that. Could just go with like Starfield or something just because I played it or something. But yeah, I don't think Starfield deserves that, honestly. It's not a bad game though, but I would say like I came with no expectations, expecting just, another Bethesda jank. And the jank I did get, and that's actually a good thing. I like that. I wanted that, I got that. But like everything else, just like subpar really. Even compared to like, I don't know, like Oblivion or something for now. And that's the thing, there probably is some good stuff, but it's just like so much like spread out across all those worlds and systems that they made that you kind of like potentially most likely are gonna just miss a bunch. I have a feeling it's just easy to miss a bunch of like good side quests and everything that might actually be kind of cool. Like the colony ship was cool, even though like it was a really undercooked quest. I think it could be way better. The area could be more fleshed out and the quest could have more options. But it was good though. I like that. But overall, it's kind of PP game. Yes, so yeah, I mean that's the thing with the Void. Like I don't really give a shit about them, honestly. It's just kind of nice to kind of like to be used around, to be used about all those things, to meme, to rant, to just kind of like to discuss things. But otherwise, yeah, I kind of don't really care about those ever. Just gotta live up to it, yeah. A wasted potential, the game. True. I see you in there, right? Dave the Diver is best India. We'll get there, yeah. We'll get there. And also kind of like, like some of the things you just... I guess in some cases when I kind of like don't really care for my vote too much, then I kind of like do it just because, kind of like political vote, call it that way, I guess. Like this is what I would play and I will play, right? But I didn't like the fact that it was like completely broken on release. And yeah, that's why I probably just rather would take this, just because Remedy. Best action game. Did you get like Armored Core and stuff here? Remnant, for example, like why is not Lies of P here? Like if anything, it's way closer to like Remnant, for example, or something than to Baldur's Gate, for example. Like, dude. Yeah, again, here I did play Dead Island. Do I think it's like the best action game? Nah, not really. In some cases, I just kind of want some games to kind of win just to get like more. Like the Remnant is probably like first one was amazing. I did enjoy that a lot, and I wouldn't mind playing the second one if I had peeps to play with. Pretty much, if I had time and people to play, I probably would. Otherwise, I just kind of skipped it. Action game, what is an action adventure game? Yep. Well, action genre focused primarily on combat, and the action adventure, a best action adventure game combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving. Alright. Hi-Fi Rush, yeah. The rest, I guess, kind of does fit in description, but still, like, action game is like a whole variety of stuff. And also has puzzles, let's see. Oh, sorry. I'll go Remnant here. From Software already been farming enough, I guess. Best VR AR, I had no idea, dude. The thing is, like, they call it the mountain probably gonna win. I feel. Sorry, Gustavadius, sorry. Call of the mountain, I feel gonna win here. But yeah, I'm not really the VR market whatsoever. Haven't heard this name, so we're gonna go reverse. I haven't heard this ever, so I gotta vote for it. A best mobile game, oh damn son. Hello Kitty Island Adventure, Honkai Star Rail, Terradil, Monster Hunter now. Well, I mean, Honkai probably will be kind of taking that one most likely. And I did play that. Not on mobile. Actually, on mobile I also played it, and it was nice, so I guess, sure. That I'm familiar with, both on actually PC and mobile. When I needed to leave and I still needed to do the dailies, I got the mobile too. Yeah, nice, but yeah, another gacha grind stuff, so I did quit. Yeah, best debut indie game. Viewfinder, Venba, Pizza Tower, Dreadgear, and Cocoon, bro. Like, no-brainer here. Here you also can already, like, you know, go on this rant about, you know, who's the indie, who's not, because, like, Team Civ 17 is, like, pretty, like, solid publisher already at this point. Annapurna is pretty big publisher too. Thunderful maybe a bit less than that, smaller than others, but you know, still there. Pizza Tower gonna win? Probably. Well, it's also not a popular vote here, by the way, mind you. Like, whatever we do right now doesn't mean shit here. When it was Golden Joystick, for example, that didn't mean something because that was popular vote. This one doesn't mean shit. Like, all these votes only affect like 10%, I think, of the final vote. So 90% gonna be decided by industry professionals. And that's why I think something like Cocoon might win here easily. Because I do think Cocoon is like, it looks really dank. Like, if I would be more into that kind of games, I probably would play and enjoy that one too. Or rather, if I had more time, because it's also on Game Pass, I think. That did look pretty cool. Like, conceptually, gameplay-wise, art-wise, that looked cool. So, that could. And I think actually on Golden Joystick, I think they won some award. So, that might get enough. But I did really enjoy Dreadgear, so... Which I can't even get DLC for now. Since, you know, my main Steam has not changed the regions. So... Since I got the review key from the devs for Dreadgear, I have the game, but I can't go to the store page or anything, so I can't even get the DLC. And it's funny because like Team 17 also contacted me, like sent me the key for what was the name of that shit? It's like with those like pigeons game, like the party game, rhythm game, whatever, recently. And I was like, yo guys, that's kind of not exactly my type, but you know, you have this like DLC coming soon, yeah, the Headbanger or whatever. You have this like Dreadgear DLC soon, and I did get new achievements from the DLC that I haven't finished because I closed all the main game achievements. So I wouldn't mind that key, but Headbanger ain't my jam. No, didn't arrive. Why the fuck did they send the Headbanger? But no Dreadgear DLC, no idea. Maybe they just weren't even sending any DLC keys for the Dreadgear. Like the game, go buy it, bro. You got the review key for the main game. Well, sadly I kinda can't though. Otherwise I would. Yeah, now the best independent game too. It's like 3 out of previous category also here. Alright, interesting. Well, I mean, my call here again. Easy life. Sabotage Studio actually kind of self-publishing. That's pretty cool. Yeah, with Sea of Stars. But yeah, Dave the Diver is like, what was it, the Nexon subsidiary or something? Like, yeah, they're kind of far from. So how did they phrase it here, though? Outstanding creative technical achievement in a game made outside the traditional publisher system. Let's see. This one is the same, but just like the first. New independent studio, alright. A new independent studio. Yes, let's see. Let's see, Rev, I see. I go for the red gear again here. That's the problem with like the semantics around the indie. That I do agree is kind of hard to like name those things. I think if anything, we should probably kind of go to like the different amounts of A, you know. Like AA, AAA. Just A kind of doesn't sound right though. Even though I think like a lot of these would be kind of just A there. Yeah, Rev, yeah, that's true. That's true. Sabotage did develop and self-publish. But yeah, they could try to like get like some sort of like already like some scales, right? Separating by budget tiers. Well, I think like the true hardcore indie stuff that like should be called indie, right? It should be independent. There should be no publisher. Which is again kind of hard to say, right? Because like these guys, for example, don't have a publisher. They just kind of like owned by, you know, a huge publisher, pretty much. So they probably got all the financing and stuff anyway. They just kind of like, I guess, kind of independently were working on it, but on the payroll of a pretty big publisher, I guess. So like independent should be like self-published, you know, self-developed. But first of all, you kind of can't really like trace it always, right? Like these guys, at least like with Dave the Diver, were kind of open. They said themselves that, you know, we're Nexon and we're not indie really. But in some cases, it could be like, you know, like some new studio and you can like check it. No publisher, nothing. Not owned by anyone. And then you like check the news and they were like, you know, like got like, I don't know, like 12 mil of like some sort of like seed funding or something from a bunch of like corpus. Like, that's all. That also happens. So it's really hard nowadays, eh? Yeah, the only, like, you can see, like Ultan indie, right? Sure. That you can say for sure. But, like, in many other cases, it's a little more tricky. It's like the purest indie definition, that should be, like, some, like, very, very specific games, There is also, like, again, nuance, like, what kind of investment and involvement the publisher has. Because in many cases, with many games, publisher pretty much just kind of, like, tunes in closer to the end of development, and they just provide marketing. And they provide, like, porting to, like, Switch, for example, that kind of stuff. So they don't really touch the development. They don't really pay for development. They just kind of, you know, barge in at the end to market and get some money from that. There's plenty of that nowadays, like all those like Green Gaming, like who else was there? Out of those, I think Green Gaming is one of like the biggest ones, I think, who approach studios with that. But there's plenty though of those. They just like see the game already pretty much done. They see it looks good. Maybe they see it performed well on like Next Fest, and they just kind of like, yo, bro, I want some marketing. See, I'm not sure how to better to that what Donkey also does. Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, a lot of publishers like that. They just handle marketing. Actually, no, Green Man Gaming, one of the stories I read, they did actually give money to the developer. They actually did. So they not only just marketing. It's kind of hard because, like, on one hand, it's kind of hard to track who is completely independent and stuff, and on the other hand, yeah, we just need some sort of like different, like, terminology. Like the double A, triple A, at least kind of good, but yeah, I think a lot of these are kind of too small for double A. So there should be like better, you know, like scale, better grades of the size of the game and everything. The independent means for me, to be honest, I usually just kind of like everything that is kind of cheap and small, I just call indie. That's pretty much kind of it most of the time. Which is might be wrong. I do acknowledge that, but I guess. Donkey is pretty tightly connected to the process. I see, yeah. Best community support. That was also in like the golden joystick, and I kind of don't know, like, community support. Game for outstanding community support, transparency and responsiveness, inclusive of social media activity, and game updates and patches. Okay, so it's kind of more like patches and updates, I guess. True, untrue, huh? Hey, Forever Blue. Yep, that's a fun one. That's a fun one. I mean, No Man's Sky is like farming for sure, I would say. Final Fantasy 14 2. I guess, even though I haven't really heard about it for a while. I guess there's no updates and stuff, like big ones, so I haven't heard about it for a while. Cyberpunk kinda came around in the end, right? With the DLC and like the patches and everything. No, I think it means the... including, rather, I guess. Including social media activity and game updates patches. Like... so it's like counting those. Doesn't mean exactly the inclusive stuff. Yeah, I'll go No Man's Sky there. And I mean, I haven't played DLC yet. No Man's Sky did play, and since then it already got a whole bunch more shit there. Zero, I say. True Sacred True. Yeah, I don't like the best. No, for me, best community support would be like which game is like better supported by community. That was my first, you know, guess when I saw that. You know, like which game has like the better community, I guess. Not kind of other way around. That was my first initial guess. But I guess, alright. Yeah, Lords of the Fallen is insane with that for sure, and they act on feedback and they doing stuff and data. True, untrue. Let's see window, right? Best ongoing. Oh, and the same again. Genshin, Fortnite, Apex. A game for outstanding development of ongoing content evolves the player experience over time. Well, I mean, yes, Cyberpunk for me here would be kind of like make more sense. At least I play that. They see Genshin like still keeps pumping, but Genshin, like, the thing is that Genshin has direct monetary interest to keep pumping. Same as like Fortnite, same as like Apex Legends, same as Final Fantasy 14, right? They like subscription, microtransactions, microtransactions. Like they all have the monetary interest to keep pumping, while Cyberpunk technically doesn't. They sold the game. I mean, they also sell DLC, right? But they also got like a bunch of changes in game for free too. So, well, I mean, this year, I guess they came around, right? They got the big update. They got a big patch. Monetary interest. Well, these are indirectly. Like for subscription, there's literally like direct correlation with, you know, like pumping stuff up just to have people sub longer. Microtransactions, live service games, same stuff. Single player game, yeah, sure, indirectly you do pump new stuff to sell, you know, the game to people. Does it matter? I mean, well, it's kind of more like, I don't know, like for these it's kind of natural, let's put it that way, to be ongoing. For single player RPG, that feels less natural to be ongoing. Except DLC, fine, I do agree. DLC, new stuff, and they sold new stuff, good. But they also got like a whole bunch of changes for the main game, completely for free, for everyone who already bought their game, right? So I do feel that kind of a little more, I guess, outstanding compared to other ones. It wants to save their reputation that you buy their next game, but at least it's for free and everything. So good. Same with the No Man's Sky, right? Like they don't like No Man's Sky basically pumping all that shit for free for all those years without any monetary interest, just to kind of like recover from the initial ale, which I think they're successful. So like, yeah, sure, there are always some motivations to do it. I don't think there is a lot of stuff that just like does, you know, like, well, there's Stardew, for example, right? Like, dude just like pumping shit for the game, even for free, for years already, even though, like, you know, it was already done and he can move on and do something else. Like, there are examples like that too, but yeah, out of these, this one at least kind of like stands out a little. While everyone else is kind of directly like motivated, these guys at least kind of this year. They're probably not going to be doing it every year, and they shouldn't. I think it's single player game, so, you know, sold it, done. Fortnite in this list when they had one map a half a decade. I mean, they changed that map a shitload, huh? Not to mention that now they returned to the very original map, and they got 40 million players to just return for that original, so... Like, might not like it or anything, but they be pumping, actually. I think that Fortnite is one of the reasons, actually, why we can't have nice things nowadays in terms of, like, people being addicted to new shit all the time. Because, like, every week there will be some, like, new content, new things, new everything. And that's why everyone nowadays also wants every game to pump new shit every week or something. Games for Impact, for a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. Space for the Unbound by Volcano High is a furry one. Chia, Terra Nil, Vinba, and Chance of Sonar. I heard Chance of Sonar is really good, but I haven't played, so I'm not exactly even kind of sure what kind of impact that one really provokes, you know, thought-provoking. So I think And I played Terra Nil on the demo though, sadly, but yeah, Terra Nil I think was kind of cool. Terra Nil was really nice. It had like nice gameplay and everything too. So the chances in our I also heard is pretty nice, but yeah, I think Terra Nil had pretty cool gameplay and stuff. Starfield in that category, yeah. Yeah, what's the thought? I saw it's like a bunch of like puzzles and stuff there, and it seemed really cool. But yeah, I'm not sure what was the the message there or something. Innovation and accessibility. Recognizing software hardware is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games be played and enjoyed by an even a wider audience. No idea. That I kind of like can't really judge which of these are good in that sense. No clue. Yeah, it is. It is actually like yeah, when there's like a lot of games in the category, it just kind of gets covered there. Yeah, there it is. But yeah, these I kind of don't know. I actually don't know. About who of them is pushing the medium and stuff, that I can't really comment on that. Let's see, what do I say? Well, let's support that. Let's support that. For sure. Best performance. Fantasy 16. Star Wars Jedi Survivor. The Idris Elba even getting the award. Insane. See, again, people from the stuff I haven't played. Alright. Let's see how it is. I'll see how it is. So not sure who performed that great. You could at least kind of like explain a little better who played who. Like I know some of them just from the Golden Joystick Awards, really. Like who was who. They just kind of like put like in some games you can understand, right? Like yeah, this guy is like the main character, all right. But like Baldur's Gate, for example, dude, you have like so many characters there. Like who was that? Benstar, I think he was the main character. That was the one who got a lot of awards on the Golden Joystick. Well, got actually was it best performance? I don't remember actually. He got like the main character, I guess, and Neil Newbon got the secondary, like the character or something, I think. For his outfit, I see still USA. Well, I mean, let's keep promoting the quality gaming there, one way or another. Hey, Durello. Best audio design. That was like what the Hi-Fi Rush is farming usually. Oh wait, they didn't even put like the Final Fantasy here. Wasn't it like one of the things that in Golden Joystick people actually approved? Actually, I think Final Fantasy even won there. No, wasn't it? Oh no, that was like the best soundtrack or something, not audio design. Yeah, audio might be some other stuff. True. Well, this I can't really judge. I go with Alan Wake. Give Alan Wake some more points there. Yeah, that best score and music. There it is. All right. Yeah, that's where the Final Fantasy won. And we maybe can continue with that. Baldur's Gate 3 composer Borislav Slavov. Damn, son. What a guy. Awake for soundtrack? Think so? Baldur's Gate 3, vote Baldur's Gate 3. Did in some places. I guess enough. Let's see, let's see. Best art direction. And wasn't like Lies of P also in art direction of Golden Joystick or something? Like, dude, they don't have like anything else to put there? Or did they, I remember, like put some like Starfield or something also in some sort of like design or whatever? Like, bro. It's kind of like, you know, like a lot like people playing like only like AAA or some shit or whatever. I don't know, like lacking ideas or something. Creative and technical achievement in artistic design and animation. Yeah, I heard Alan Wake is doing for that stuff. So, like Lies of P is like, I mean, it's good, but like it's not outstanding. Let's just put it that way. And Alan Wake, I heard, is actually quite a trip, dude. So why not? Best narrative. Storytelling and narrative development in the game. Should we fire behind now? No, there is none. There is none. The best narrative Baldur's Gate 3, eh? Probably. Probably. Haven't played Phantom Liberty yet, so can't really say. But yeah, Baldur's Gate 3, I would say so. You see, you vote. I guess. This time we should be, the DLC be nominated. That's a good point, actually. That's a good point too. Like if we already like kind of not really super happy with the bunch of remasters, the nominations, then should we actually have the DLC there too? Best game direction, creative vision, design. Yeah, I mean, sure. Keep going. And game of the year, eh? Yeah, and game of the year. Time to get some remakes and sequels. Not a single fresh franchise or something. And there's Zelda behind the chat too. Zelda behind the chat. Yeah, and then the game of the year and all stuff that I played, so. Let's give it 2005, yeah. I mean, you know it. You know it. It is what it is then. At least it's not full of remakes, I guess. At least it's only one. Again, no Starfield. Yeah, Starfield only got one. Baldur's Gate, I like, unironically just want to... Baldur's Gate, I unironically want to just win as much as possible stuff, because as I said, yeah, it's the company with the good commercial and everything decisions. Company that is not trying to like milk you fucking dry. That's good. And the Spider-Man I heard is good though. Like I heard Spider-Man is good. But is it like the game of the year level of good? Not sure. Not sure. Yeah, kind of like hope that Nintendo gonna like win less of the stuff, because they already like, like every Game Awards they farming something with the, their like franchises that are like 30, 40 years old. So maybe it would be kind of time to like, do something new. And all the greedy shit also kind of rather would not win too much. So as their Witcher 3, they will destroy the reputation soon. We'll see. Same as the first one in the respective series. I do think that the new Zelda had like at least like a lot of innovation going. Like all those things they added, sure, still a lot of reuse stuff, but it's also, fucking Switch that is like very limited technically. But they did manage on that, outdated device, they managed to actually like do something with a lot of cool stuff, and that runs really good and everything, which, this year actually was kind of a rare trait. So I think I don't think it's as bad, but yeah, I also kind of like wouldn't mind if there will be like new faces kind of winning stuff. Let's put it that way. See what do I see? Baldur's Gate and Alan Wake a lot this event. I'm not sure about Alan Wake, to be honest. I'm not sure it's gonna be a lot of it. I mean, maybe, but I am not sure. I think press didn't really like it though, so most likely. As I said, like this like popular vote here is 10% of the final results, so it doesn't change shit really. What we do here, it's all gonna be the media. So like some Zelda or something winning might be easy. Happened before, might happen again. Don't think many even played it. Well, the journalists did though, and journalists will be deciding. So, and a lot of them did like it, which I mean, it's a good game, right? But it's also like from what I heard and seen, it's like mostly kind of like very, very like movie heavy stuff, and I think that's what journalists will probably like. Hey, Doom Hamster. Voting doesn't matter, yeah. Golden joystick is where it does matter. And it also kind of ends up with some PPG results sometimes. But like overall here, yeah, here is gonna be 10% of the influence. 10% of the votes actually count. That would be very generous there. The week also has insane requirements. But yeah, like you need to look at all of these from the position of the journalist. And you can see from nominations even, like it's from position of the journalist though, most of the time. Like when the like basically everything pretty much is like, you know, like either AAA or something like that you heard all over the place. Like Lies of P, like they couldn't find anything better to put there. Like Lies of P is a good game though. Like it's amazing, but still like Lies of P putting it in best RPG and stuff, like dude. Why? And this is actually speaking of like remasters and stuff, this is just pure remake or remaster, right? Not remake, nothing new, just purely remaster. Like couldn't you find something better there? Like Games for Impact probably has like the most kind of like indie stuff, but again, it's everything that you kind of like heard about one way or another. Everything that got kind of meta sort, eh? Like Goodbye Volcano High, I haven't even like I haven't even heard about it. Like I mean I remember them announcing it and everything, but I don't remember it even being out or something. I remember we were memeing about this one. I don't even remember it being out or something. And Chia also like being praised, but then you kind of hear it's kind of like meh. Like I'm pretty sure they could find something better there. And then yeah, you mostly just kind of get like, and especially in all the other categories, it's just like the names that you like hear all over the place. Or something like very like event, but I don't remember what's. But actually, I think we've seen it on some shows. It's like the cooking one. I think maybe I guess yeah, seemed like it. Be picking RPG a maker game instead. Well, for some stuff they could pick some like more options or something. I feel. Like in categories where they clearly just like were lacking it, you know, like where they were lacking options, like the action adventure, these categories kind of like the weird in general, and then yeah, like best RPG like Lies of P, like bro, couldn't you find some RPGs that were out this year or something to put there, even if it's something like, you know, even if it's something unknown technically for majority of people, at least there's some good stuff maybe, and you know, maybe they're not gonna win, but at least they're gonna be nominated. That's cool. Like if you lack options, you know, kind of go a little away from like the popular options, take something less popular but fitting at least. They're not gonna win, but like not like Lies of P gonna win best RPG anyway, right? At this point, already like some sort of like action RPGs, like Lies of P, like Lords of the Fallen and stuff. You know, the Souls likes they already should have their own category too already at this point. I feel might be kind of tricky to like fill it though with games of 1 year, but still I guess. Not to mention you don't really even need like that many options, right? Like if it's like just 3 or something, why not? Sure, what would be 3 though? Like Lies of P, Lords of the Fallen. What else did we have this year that would be kinda fitting there? But yeah, alright. Done with this one. Done with this one. Yeah, some roguelike stuff. Like Golden Joystick does that kinda better. They have like more categories. They do sometimes it kind of weird, like best Nintendo game, you know, best Xbox game, best PlayStation game, like that was kind of weird. Okay, right, let's get to the news part and get some of that. There wasn't actually that crazy much going on, but there was some. New layoffs dropped. Why didn't they do like the best layoffs category or something? That we sure did have a lot. That we sure did have a lot. See, they just say, I think so. Amazon Games lays off 180 employees. And another one. Layoffs focus in two areas. Crown Twitch channel, which will reportedly be eliminated altogether, and the game growth teams. Employees were notified of the changes through an email from Christoph Hartmann, VP of Amazon Games. Second wave of layoffs this division of the companies faced this year. Get the best layoffs awarded. Best union busting. Yeah, no, this stuff. We sure would get a lot this year. And more. 505 Games parent company Digital Brothers laying off 30% of staff. And another one. Doing so to align with the new competitive market. 505 Games is the publisher behind games like Ghost Runner 2, Control, Payday 2, a PC version of Death Stranding, and more. Unclear how much of that team will be affected by Digital Bros' overall plan. Thanks for making Ghost Runner now fuck off. Yeah, sounds like it. Sounds like it. Company know that the majority of the 30% laid off will be concentrated within the studios, and sounds like Digital Bros is making decision to lay off employees right as the holiday season begins. Mind you, but keeping itself safe from the job terminations, instead reducing the workforce of the studios under its umbrella. Another one. Oh, damn. That's not layoffs, that's new. CDPR working on free Witcher 3 mod editor to allow players to create your own experience. Another one. Mod editor for The Witcher 3 will hit PC sometime next year for free. Yeah, that I'm kind of not sure though. I guess maybe since they done working with that engine, they just decided to kind of like recycle the tools or something they had and just like release them in public. Maybe, I don't know, because like, yeah, that kind of makes not that much sense to me. I'm already kind of late since, you know, game is not that new. And all their other games basically moving to Unreal Engine now. So kind of making the whole set of tools for the engine that they kind of abandoning now just doesn't sound like, you know, investment of time that is kind of optimal, I guess. Not sure, but I mean, good though. That's good though. Marvel Spider-Man 2 was the best-selling game in the US last month. PS5 remained top console. Top 10 best-selling games of October. Marvel Spider-Man, Super Mario, Assassin's Creed Mirage. Well, there it is. Madden, FIFA already capturing US too, even. Insane. Mortal Kombat, UFC, NHL. Like, look at, like, huge chunk is just the sports stuff. Sonic Superstars, Hogwarts Legacy, that, yeah, for awards everyone forgot about already. Here are top 10 best-selling games of 2023 year-to-date. Hogwarts Legacy. Nowhere in any awards, by the way. Still there. Madden NFL. Marvel Spider-Man, Diablo 4. Call of Duty in 2022. Still. Gotta admit, I kind of like, yeah, I can't really like judge it that much since I haven't played, right? But kind of did seem like sort of average, regular open world game. And outside of having the, what's the name, like the setting that people are booming all over the place, that didn't really like have anything like super crazy to it. Like the good school simulator and stuff, there is Bully for that. That didn't feel even close, really. The Time Splitters, yeah. Time Splitter Studio is already laid off last week already, yeah. That one is already gone. Spooderman already outsold Jedi, yep. Spooderman do be actually insane. And it was still, I think, not insane enough to beat Mario and stuff, actually, in the long run. 20 minutes of new Suicide Squad killed the Justice League gameplay and behind-the-scenes details. We're gonna skip on that one. We're gonna read, Ain't nobody got time to watch that shit. No, it's just like the devlogs now. They started posting, I guess. Next episode, deep dive into more gameplay, combat mechanics, and how to take the fight to the enemy in your own unique style. Any change? Don't think that was really. Yeah, February 2nd, 2024. Any chance that it's not gonna... I don't know. I don't know. I kinda have my doubts about this. Too much underwear over the pants. The thing is, like, some are good though. Like Rocksteady actually was doing good cape shit back in the day. Like, I also don't really care, but like Batman games were amazing. They really were. And like, don't need to be some comic book fan to enjoy that, really. But this just kinda doesn't feel like it, man. So yeah, apparently, like in the video, it's pretty much kind of the same. Still, some of the superheroes just like shooting guns, you know, the same, all the same. So I'm not sure if they did actually change enough for it to be somewhat good. Huh? Fortnite players upset with new restrictions on skins. Epic response. All right. People mold in there. International Age Rating Coalition. I'm not sure, like the UI. I guess the Michael Myers is okay as a skin, but some other stuff is not. Skins were unusable on Creative Islands rated teen. Consensus is that skins featuring specific weaponry like pistols or knives are the ones restricted from islands with a lower age rating. How do they play Fortnite itself then? If they can't use pistols, knives and all that stuff? And why did they do that? Oddly, it seems quite strict on that specific criteria. For example, Michael Myers, a horror icon and fictional serial killer, is allowed on any Creative Island. Michael Myers skins doesn't feature any knives or pistols, but it is quite literally the killer from the various Halloween movies. Planning to downgrade the age rating, I see. Favorite skins no longer usable on certain Creative Islands, but many of these skins are ones people paid money for, often $10 to $20 depending. Now they can't be used as wanted in the game. 7% of Fortnite outfits can only be equipped on islands rated teen. Over the next year, we will enable most of these outfits to be compatible with all ratings by having them auto-adjust appearance based on the island you want to play. Damn, son. Careful with Bobby there, yeah. Careful with Bobby there. They did already milk accidents there. Outfits aren't restricted based on the individual player's age or parental control permissions. It's based solely on an island's rating. All the other adjustments and stuff is kind of cool. But yeah, I guess trying to chase them ratings way too much nowadays, huh? probably assumed already that they kind of milked all the current audience they could. So now the time is to broaden their horizons, you know, and get more people from other audiences there. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 launches at #1 UK boxed charts. Well, see, you can make complete piece of shit, just slap Call of Duty on it and it's gonna sell anyway. Like when even IGN puts like 4 out of 10 to it, like you know that is complete piece of shit then. FIFA #2. Call of Duty moved Mario, I see. Let's put them on #3. Football Manager, damn son. #5 instantly. The footy enjoyers, man. Assassin's Creed Mirage is still here too. And Ogre is also. That game. Well, it can return probably to the tops because the Switch release. Actually, is Switch release already out or not yet? Maybe pre-orders or something. Epic versus Google continues. Let's see, Steve, let's see. Google says OnePlus admitted Epic game by choice and Samsung inclusion enabled malicious fake Fortnite app. Chinese tech firm OnePlus required permission from Google to pre-install Fortnite on its phones, which Google is said to have denied. But OnePlus needed a waiver from Google to add Fortnite to its devices, and that the only... Where is it? Bigger. Yeah, only other option was to give up its premier revenue share. Google later insisted that OnePlus made its own choice not to pre-install Fortnite, with an internal Google email revealing a request from OnePlus execs showing indecision was made in order to maintain sustainable long-term growth. I see, I see. Samsung and Google's relationship, with a message from the latter expressing concerns over being able to install Fortnite on a Samsung Note 8 without being warned it came from unknown sources. Google claimed this was a concern over security threat, citing another message sent to Samsung 5 days later that read, "I took a deeper look on Friday and discovered a vulnerability in the Fortnite installer and Galaxy Apps Private Installer API, which allows a malicious app to install a fake version of Fortnite with arbitrary permission granted." Epic's lawyer said this vulnerability was corrected within a day. This week wasn't that much of a juicy stuff there. Acting like an entitled bitch. Well, it's more like with the Samsung stuff. Like they couldn't like put it on their own store because Google didn't allow. And that's kind of weird, eh? Remedy's upcoming free-to-play title Vanguard to become premium. Multiplayer project's codename changed to Kestrel. Due to uncertainties in creating a successful game to the rapidly changing free-to-play market and associated risks, the parties have discussed a new direction for the game project. Remedy also revealed that the game has reached the end of its proof-of-concept phase due to disevaluation. Part of Vanguard's former team will move to other ongoing projects, such as the sequel to Control and remakes of Max Payne 1 and 2, while the core leadership and select members will focus on developing Kestrel. I made some great strides in free-to-play and multiplayer development in Vanguard. After a lot of careful consideration, believe taking on a new direction where the game will be built more around Remedy's core competences is the right way to go. That's good, huh? For reading that, never heard of Vanguard? Well, I mean, we read about it when they kind of announced that we're working on some multiplayer stuff. We're creating another distinct Remedy game with Tencent's continued support in making great cooperative multiplayer experience. So they still have one going though. The cooperative experience, they still have one there. But that's actually good though. That's another studio that realized that, live service games aren't actually, printing you money and everything. And that they actually have some risks attached to them. And that's good. Hopefully we'll get less of that garbage. Hopefully. Enough free-to-play shooter games, yep. Some good single-player one. Yeah, you think about it, there's like not that crazy much of those. Like some good, high production value and everything, quality single-player shooters. Kinda rare. This is the USA. Do it, do it. Which gets an 8% bump in viewership for October. Damn, son. I haven't seen that. Daily hours watched hit 57 million for the month as it recovered from September's dip of 55 billion. Here League of Legends alive, by the way, yeah. 128 million hours. GTA 5, 104 million hours watched. Dota 2, 73. CS 58, Valorant 51, FIFA 48, Minecraft 40, World of Warcraft 39, Fortnite 35. The league is indeed quite alive. Let's put it that way. There we go. Back to familiar topics. Humble Games affected by layoffs. Publisher explained that it has experienced trends that required restructure. Yesterday was a difficult day for Humble Games and we can confirm that we had to say goodbye to valued colleagues. Many companies this year we have experienced trends that require this restructure in order to ensure our long-term success. Especially worth noting that everyone impacted by these changes are talented, dedicated individuals who made a huge impact. Humble Games remains focused and committed to working with amazing indie developers to bring their experiences to players around the world in the years ahead. What a quarter per speech. Not restructure the top brass, they never did that, yeah. But like throwing some managers away, split their salary among the people who actually do the work. Nah. Some managers also do that, of course, too. Like, it's not like all the managers are complete garbo. It might seem like it sometimes, but I do kind of feel that, like maybe those crazy millions and stuff are not super justified. Not always, maybe. True, save true, huh? Humble calling itself indie? No, they said that they are going to be working with the indie developers around the world. ByteDance reportedly planning to sell Moonton Technology. Discussions have been held 2 years after TikTok owner acquired a developer of Mobile Legends Bang Bang. Damn, son. What a name. Bought them for $4 billion even. Major step forward in the TikTok apparent establishing itself in the games industry. Company been seemingly downsizing its game operations in recent years with hundreds of redundancies in September 2022, following by further job cuts in December. These follow the 2021 restructure that cemented the Nuverse ByteDance's gaming arm that includes Moonton and Chinese developer C4 Games is one of the business key pillars. Moonton has been invoked in an ongoing legal dispute with Riot Games, which claims Mobile Legends Bang Bang is a copy of its flagship game League of Legends. What a twist. Last year, US court dismissed Riot Games' lawsuit and ruled that China would be the most appropriate forum for this dispute. As a result, Moonton is due to face Riot parent Tencent in court. Riot still has some, the big daddy there to go to go fight in court for them anyway. On Charity's land too. Damn son, among all the layoffs, Atlas to raise employees' salaries by 15% in April 2024. This is on top of the 5% raise provided earlier this year. But then they're just gonna lay off like half of them. Starting salary for new graduates will increase from $1,708 to $1,993 for new graduates, by the way. Developer will also be paying a performance bonuses based on the profit is generated globally. Company said it wanted to create a comfortable working environment for each and every employee and that it was investing in various personal measures, including reforms to its personal system. Yeah, so total in 2023 is 20% rise. Not bad, not bad. Atlas paying like Eastern Europe, $2,000 per month for the fresh graduate. Damn, that's not that would be like Gigapog, man. For my you know a lens around, especially for the noob. Newzoo lowers 2023 games market value forecast to 184 billion. Data firm expects industry to remain stable at 0.6% growth following last year's 4% decline. Gaming is dying, man. A data firm previously estimated games market would experience a 2.6% rise in 2023. Last year market saw 4.3% decline as the pandemic boost ended. So how will it be now? Mobile remains the most significant portion of the industry by consumer spending. Not false, not false. Asia Pacific, North America, Europe, Latin America, and Middle East and Africa. Asia Pacific going crazy. Still on track to lead the global market. No, developing markets are pretty dank, seems like, though. Middle East and Africa and everything. And that's where the mobile is even more all over the place. Seal Tennessee. Embracer debt reduced to $1.4 billion as the restructure continues. The group says it has laid off 904 people since the process began. Damn, only 1.4 billion debt. Insane. Net sales 1 billion, up 13%. Net loss 53.1 million compared to a profit 245 million in Q2 last year. Net debt 1.4 billion, change of 31%. Net sales 2 billion. Reducing capital expenditure by at least $274.5 million by the beginning of the next financial year. Reducing overhead costs by at least 10%, reaching a net debt of $757.1 million by the end of its current financial year. Company reported the first phase of its capital expenditure reductions have been completed and the second phase is currently underway following a review of the group's pipeline of upcoming PC and console games. Review saw 15 projects, mainly unannounced titles from Gearbox, PlayOn, Saber, THQ, Nordic, Amplify, and Freemode being written down. The latest reporting period was also the first time Embracer has sent a quarter-over-quarter reduction in headcount, with 904 people, 5% of the group's workforce, dismissed as of September 30th. Time to fire everyone, yeah. This includes layoffs at Crystal Dynamics, Gearbox, Beamdog, as well as the closures of Campfire Cabal, a Saints Row developer Volition Games. Total number of jobs cut will be higher, as Embracer has since laid off staff from Digic, Zen Studios, and Cryptic Studios. Restructure primarily focused on its PC and console development, with Embracer reporting that its mobile, tabletop gaming, and entertainment and services segments provide a solid foundation with predictable, profitable, and cash-generative businesses. Damn, the gaming is not profitable. Dying again, man. Still in the early stages of its plans to consolidate the business, but expects to reach its target of $757.1 million net debt by the end of the fiscal year. Stable quarter bolstered primarily by strong performance from its tabletop segment. Damn, son, tabletops are pumping. Remnant 2 was highlighted as a particular success, with over 2 million copies sold and net sales of more than $66.2 million. However, Embracer reported a mixed reception and performance for Payday 3, which was published by PlayOn. Oh, what a twist, man. What a twist. Insane Payday, man. Yeah, tabletop gaming, meanwhile, rose 25% year-on-year. $387 million, bro. Holy shit, they're farming those tabletops. PC console game net sales, $369 million. Dude, they're like selling more tabletops than video games, huh? What the fuck? Insane, dude, huh? Yeah, Sultan, I see, yeah. Terraforming Mars and stuff, yeah. That's a lot of money there. Feels bud, Secret feels bud. Well, speaking of Payday, Starbreeze revenue rises 42% to $46.6 million in quarter 3. Publisher says Payday 3 already recouped Starbreeze's investment since September launch. If only it would be also working and stuff, dude. That would be so much better. Net profit $28.3 million. Release accounted for $41.6 million of total sales. Quickly became evident the infrastructure on which the game rests was not holding up, that despite extensive internal and external tests carried out leading up to launch. Consequence of this is that sales after the period are somewhat lower, but we are convinced that what we have in store will increase sales over time. The Game Pass money? Probably not yet, I guess. Could be though. Hard to say. From perspective of Embracer, which owns a Payday 3 publisher, PlayOn, game performed below expectations. A game released a bit weaker than expected and performed below management expectations. Damn, corporate not happy, man. Corporate be not happy, yeah? Sega of America accused of threatening workers with mass layoffs over unionization. Union alleges publisher planned to phase out temporary workers in response to bargaining talks. Damn, son. Wasn't that like... was it... who was it Sega? Or was it Nintendo actually though, when they were asked why there is no like unions and like, oh man, everyone's just happy working at our company. Communications Workers of America filed unfair labor practice on behalf of Allied Employees Guild Improving Sega, after Sega reportedly proposed a plan to phase out temporary workers by February 2024 and outsource roles to Europe and Japan. They think in Europe it'll be easier. Yeah, not sure about that. It depends on the country, I guess. QA tester temp and Aegis member Elise Williker said that this would affect roughly 80 people in the union's bargaining unit. That was Nintendo, I say. Co-workers in the bargaining committee were not given any notice that this proposal would be announced to the rest of the company mere hours after the meeting and before anyone had a chance to review or formulate a response. It is heartening to see such actions from Sega, and it unmistakably demonstrates bad faith bargaining and refusal to recognize valuable contributions of a significant portion of our colleagues. What a fiesta, man. What a fiesta. But we're gonna see a lot of that, probably. Sega will not be allowed to get away with this unlawful behavior. We call on the company to make all temporary employees permanent and return to the bargaining table in good faith. There is no other just alternative. Somehow, I think they will get away with it. Somehow, I have a feeling. My OBS, where did they go here? Go back. Wait. Why are you there? There we go. Somehow, I feel that they're gonna get away with that, dude. Unity 6 launching in 2024, featuring AI tools and more multiplayer tech. Engine provider revives numbering system as it gears up for next major launch. The Unity 6, your Unreal Engine is only 5, bro. We are 6 already. Performance improvements, accelerated multiplayer game development, AI tools such as Centis, which enables programmers to include an AI model in games on any device. Unity 6 will also expand on the Muse suite of AI tools and services. Spoke of the company's Mark Whitten earlier today about how Unity is aiming for responsibly sourced AI tools as it moves forward. We'll also add new web GPU graphics backend, enabling developers to run their games anywhere on the internet, including within browser or in native apps. We'll see. A Unity Cloud, a platform of connected services that aims to help developers work better together regardless of location. 5 years, still temporary worker. Yeah, you're just kind of lucky that you're still there. You should feel lucky. PlayStation Portal has sold out 2 days after launch. Listings with inflated prices have started to appear online. Now, scalpers already arrived. Well, good luck to them. I don't know. I just feel it's like such a useless like junk. I have no idea why would people buy that for that price, especially. Got no clue. Like it's literally just kind of like remote display for your PlayStation 5 that you still need to own, that you still need to have somewhere close, because I don't think it had any like, you know, like proper internet connection outside of like Wi-Fi at home. Like it should be in the same network, I assume. So like, unless you just want to go, you know, like play on the toilet once in a while in comfort, I have no idea why would you get that. A good piece of hardware, but yeah, it's like super niche. Like I understand like Steam Decks and everything, right? It's like independent, you know, device that you can use to play something. I can kind of like understand some devices like that allow you to connect to like some sort of cloud and play through the cloud, so they don't really run stuff themselves, but they enable the cloud functionality, right? So you can at least go somewhere and use it to play through the cloud. That's fine, but this one, like, why? Like, it's not cloud, it's not its own device, so it's just like kind of like fancy expensive attachment to your PlayStation. I guess. New Sony patent will let you replay a game from any point possible. Yeah, that we kind of, I think, sort of saw last week, wasn't it? Or we just like separately discussed it. User plays the game, information regarding media content will be stored at trigger points being associated with specific data sets. User will have the opportunity to stream media content over a communication work to their device. The trigger points will be offered to the player while they stream media, watching back through gameplay, which they will be able to select at will. System will identify game data associated with said trigger points. Based on the game data associated with trigger points, system will launch the interactive title for gameplay by the user device based on the identified set of game data associated with selected trigger point. That's good though. That's actually really nice. For streamers and stuff and content creators, that will be insane. Like, just you know, like rewind to the place that you wanted to capture. Boom, there you go. Really nice. DayZ just had more concurrent players than ever before. Damn, son. Been 10 years already, eh? More than 10 years already, I think, even. Insane. The result of the latest update, which added an enhanced Sky palette, changed around a few points of interest and brought a few new features into the game. That was released around a week ago, and lo and behold, days later, the game hits big concurrent player record. With like some streamers return to play it or something, I guess. 69,000, 372 players. Continued support nomination. Yeah, where is it, dude? Where is it? I mean, not super crazy, but that shit's still alive, dude. I bought it back then. That's probably one of the few games that I do actually kind of regret buying. New Vegas fans flock to Nevada town to celebrate the game, the Goodsprings. Yeah, so like the Obsidian just like tweeted like, you know, Goodsprings at New Vegas, see you tomorrow. I'm like, whoa bro, what the fuck is that? But yeah, it was just kind of like the meetup there. The fan celebration days. Something of a branded takeover, Fallout fans from around the world descended on Goodsprings, Nevada, a small town with a population of around 200 people, located some 25 miles away from the Las Vegas Strip. Prospector Saloon in the game. Hosted by the owners of the Pioneer Saloon, iconic fixture in New Vegas. Built in almost like-for-like fashion in the Telltale Obsidian title, and it serves as the perfect place for coming together die-hard Fallout fans. That's kind of like a little cool part about Fallout. Like if I would make the 2 US or something, I would just go for like over like, you know, the Fallout like places, especially for 76, for example, because 76 like actually had some things, some areas like 1-to-1. Copied pretty much from IRL stuff. Like White Springs and everything. That would be cool. That would be cool. Cosplay competition. Fallout creators and voice actors to attend the festivities and enjoying live music. Themed food and drink and some charity-focused activities. Trivia contest, meet and greets, and some of the best Fallout vibes you'll ever see. Second time this event has been held. I see. That's pretty nice. Not a lot of games kind of do that. Oh, would it be actually pretty nice to visit? Then Pog. Game Awards is coming to Fortnite. Amazing. For the first time ever, Game Awards is live in Fortnite. Join us to vote and select the best user-created Fortnite island of the year. Grab your friends, discover this year's nominees, and make history by voting for your favorite Fortnite experience. Damn, son. Yeah, I guess they're gonna be broadcasting it too. checking out the 10 nominated islands, players can collect the Game Awards trophies for an XP boost. Oog, let's go. What a time to be alive, man. Got this shit, though. A GTA's publisher thinks longer games should cost more. One and only. Strauss Zelnick, CEO of Take-Two Interactive, and the long-time publisher of GTA series. Professing a complex concept that would see gamers charged more for longer games. Rolled out a confusing algorithm that would effectively have players pay more for a longer game based on their expected entertainment usage. Here we go. Simply put, the longer the game, the more you expect it to play, the more you'll pay for it. In terms of pricing for any entertainment property, basically the algorithm is the value of the expected entertainment usage, which is to say that per hour value times the number of expected hours plus the terminal value that's perceived by the customer in ownership if the title is actually owned, not say rented or subscribed to. And you'll see that that bears out in every kind of entertainment vehicle. By that standard, our frontline prices are still very, very low because we offer many hours of engagement. That's why we also can have nice things, man, because they have like fucking algorithms and stuff. That's why we have all those Radiant quests and a bunch of other garbage in Starfield, for example, because they just want to like stretch and like, you know, like bloat all this shit like crazy. Yeah, exactly. Like I like, sure, fine, make longer games more expensive, but give me shorter games, dude. Like I don't need them. I don't need your huge ass shit. Like 1,000 planets, I don't need that stuff, dude. Like give me like a couple of systems that are good and fun and full of stuff, and I'm done. I don't need the rest. I don't need the rest really. Yeah, I'm not even touching like stuff usually like Assassin's Creed and everything because you know it's just the bloat galore, man. Like sure, they making those huge, like they basically kind of just like you bloat them just to like put the right numbers in that algorithm and say like, here we go. We provided you exactly enough content, even more, for this price tag. And then they're gonna go and like complain that, oh man, development is so expensive now, there's so much work. Like, bro, who asked? Like, make like 20 hours, like single player, finished, complete, you know, like composed, like dense experience. Done. Like, no one needs your like diluted garbage. Oh yeah. I think like one of the Yakuza managers or someone said that like Yakuza the new one will be so huge it will make you vomit. Yeah. I saw that one too. True. Is that a good thing? In Yakuza, I think it kinda, right? Like for some people, like the Yakuza enjoyers, I guess that might be a good thing because in Yakuza it's kind of like it's like more natural there, I guess, like with all the mini games, with all those activities on the side that you can do. Like, people like them. I don't, like, part of the reason why I don't play Yakuza, right? Like, I like, I mean, it's funny, some of those mini games and stuff, right? They're funny. Main story is a good movie to watch, but I rather not go through that myself. Yes, Isok, I see. It's still PPG though, in my opinion. Like that the giga bloating and everything, it's just too much. The thing is also like it kind of like gets you in this like kind of like cursed loop there. Like you constantly like try to bloat more because like, well, we need to make something that is bigger than our previous games because otherwise like, you know, people will be not happy. They bought like the game for the same price, but it's smaller. So we need like they constantly need to be like bigger, you know, like not better even, really just bigger pretty much. And that's what they do, and that's annoying. That is not a good practice there. That's Isok, I see. Yeah, remember about the Odyssey, I think someone complained that like you just like literally can arrive to some area and there's like some enemy that you just can't do shit about until you go and like farm some like side things or something, or like, well, you know, like some other things basically. You just describe Starfield. Yeah, I mean, I started from Starfield. Yeah? That's exactly what I did. That's exactly what I did. It's just like the bloat for the sake of the bloating. That's it. Like no value whatsoever. In Yakuza, if it will be like, you know, just like a bunch of other different mini games, and I like some of the mini games in Yakuza, they are like really like fun and cool. Like it's like you have like some bloat in some game. It's just like, you know, well, we just put a lot of like settlements that need your help or something, right? Or we put like some outposts that you need to clear from like enemies. And it's a lot, and it's the same type of gameplay as everything else you do. And in Yakuza, you go to mini games and you get like completely different experience. I kind of like not into it, that stuff, right? That's why I'm kind of like not even playing. But you go like to like racing. It's racing. It's like completely different, you know, gameplay and stuff. You literally go on like the dating simulator with like the real like adult video actresses and everything, right? Like it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Sea soccer, right? It's just kind of like genre on its own, I guess. It's just kind of this like the mini game galore, you know, like the attraction park of a game. But like in many other ones, like, and I still think it could be like smaller though. Like I like I don't like I rather like, you know, instead of like you selling me like $100, you know, like huge massive game, I rather, you know, like sell me like $50 one first, and then after a few years, like maybe sell me another $50 one. That will be easier to digest in these amounts. That will be easier to comprehend the price and value, right? Even though like amount of work that you put in is the same, right? And total amount of content is the same. It's just like, you know, small chunks. I would go for that. I would prefer that rather. Like, I don't want to get like some record hours of engagement. Like, I don't know who needs really. Like, I'm a streamer, right? I play those games for like 8 hours a day, and then like I finish stream, and I usually like sometimes play off stream too, like Diablo and stuff with friends. I try to minimize, right? Like I think today again probably gonna be grinding, which I don't want to. I want to go out of the PC and like do something else. It's like enough already. But yeah, I have this time. I have this luxury of like having like 8 hours a day easily and more to play. And like I'm an outlier really, like, you know, like a lot of people don't. A lot of people have like a couple of hours of free time after work and everything, and even I already not making it with all the games. Like even I already like sitting like, dude, how I find time to play everything? I want to play this, I want to play that, you know. And like if you have like 2 hours per day, like how you do that, dude? Like, do people really need those like huge chunks of content that they will be like, you know, like eating through for like a year or something? I don't think they do. They just get tired. That's kind of like what happened to me in Red Dead Redemption 2. I streamed for a week or something. It's a good game, right? It's an amazing game. But I just like, I got like tired. Got overwhelmed already. That was just like, and I didn't even touch the story basically. I was just like hunting, you know, playing poker, finding some treasures, you know, like doing some like bunch of random other things, like different activities also and stuff. And I already just kind of was like, all right, I kind of like got enough, dude. I got enough already. Avoid many really long games. That's the problem with like RPGs, but like RPGs kind of like they supposed to be chunky. Or like some Souls like, right? Because like the difficulty and stuff, you kind of usually, well, unless you God Gamer and stuff, right? But usually kind of end up like, you know, going through them for a while. But that's fine, because amount of content there is still okay. Starfield is like a different thing though, right? It's an RPG, so it's already chunky by definition, and it's also like with a shitload of bloat and a shitload of like padding and everything and stretching of the content. And it like I already feel like that I still feel that I didn't even like touch the game. Not even like main quest, obviously I haven't even touched, right? I just like ignore it completely. But even like in terms of side quests, I feel like I still like nowhere like close to, I don't know, like 10% or something. It feels like I just started yesterday, and I already invested a shitload of time in, and that's already bad. Like RPG with like a couple of 100 hours is like okay and normal, but like I feel like this one, if I would go like full all in deep, that would be probably even more. Like Oblivion was like 200, I think. Pathfinder Kingmaker, I think, was like 200. This shit might even be more, but not because it's like better or good, but because it's like padded and bloated, and yeah, not a huge fan of that approach. All right. Paying per hour. Paying per hour. I think that's the thing. They don't even like make you pay per hour. They just kind of like calculate, I guess, like how much stuff they need to put, or how much price they need to put based on the amount of content that they made. But yeah, a lot of the content that they make is literally just can be cut without losing anything. Sega's Super Game has a lot of focus on user-generated content. Ah, that's gonna be the secret of that one. The last earnings call, Itsugi revealed that the company's first Super Game is aiming for release by the end of the fiscal year ending March 2026. As the name implies, a Super Game involves the concept of a game that stands head and shoulders above normal games. Damn, son. Ubermensch theory there. Ubergame, Uberspiel. Super Game is not just a game. When we introduced that name, there was a big buzz about the metaverse. It's not exactly metaverse, so we tried to figure out what is the right word. So we came up with the name called Super Game. So we continued, it's not only a game but also community, user-generated content, and a new way of having fun with games. It's another kind of like Dreams, like Roblox, like all those things where they just gonna expect, you know, well, we got you like this like sandbox, probably for like $80, and we expect you to have fun with it. Yeah, you have so much freedom, you can do so much with this and play in like other people's worlds and everything, and then they just gonna realize that no one wants to make any worlds and it's gonna die or something. Seen that before? Mario Maker but Sonic, I think more kind of like Dreams, like, you know, the Fortnite custom things and everything, you know. Dreams did okay, well, for some time, until it kind of wasn't doing okay anymore. And like there is already like decent amount. Meteor Maker sort of, but Meteor Maker kind of like, you know, centered around some particular thing. And this just kind of like do anything. Super Game builds a whole worldview involving the entire gaming ecosystem, including not only players but also streamers who stream the game and their viewers. Damn, son. New comments have led more people to begin speculating that it's likely going to be Sega's version of Roblox or Fortnite, which have both relied on user-generated content. Yeah, but you need to like make people care about your game first, and then they will start making the user-generated content. Because no one wants to work for free for you, especially when it's not for free and you actually paying when you need to get the game, unless it's going to be free, and we'll see. Yeah, that's Meteor Maker. Yeah, that's Meteor Maker. Those are kind of more plausible, and still you can see that they are not, you know, that super successful. Like, let's see. Yep. That looks kind of dead to me. So yeah. People got bored. Yeah. People just get bored in those fast. PlayStation was for free, right? Also, so that kind of explains partially. It was fun. I played the demo. It was kind of alrighty, right? But like, yeah, I already even then I already could see that it's gonna be like some meta fiesta and, you know, just counter meta fiesta pretty much. With it, like the less like new frogs there will be in the game, the less pleasant it will be to play. because all the MLG players will just already know all the kind of like the dink tricks and how to counter the dink tricks, and that's pretty much it. Like the full freedom stuff is kind of cool, but yeah, as I said, it just requires people to care enough to go out of their way to like make something in your game for others and for themselves for free. Like, people nowadays already have a lot of options for that too in other games, so yeah. Everyone knows one trick that you'll find in every dungeon, yeah. EA's Rocket Arena disappears from storefront without warning. Damn, son. Both the game's main profile and developer's profile have stood silent for several months. No indication as to why it has been suddenly removed, but those who own the game already have stated that they're still able to play it and the servers are up as normal. So maybe servers are gonna be down soon and they already remove it so people don't buy it anymore. They listed on Steam, EA Play, both PlayStation, Xbox storefronts recently. Yeah, I actually don't even remember. I thought it's like some of like the roller skater thingy or something, but I guess not. Something else. On the official channel, to contact Final Strike Games, Rocket Arena's developer has been switched off. Reached out to Electronic Arts too, but at the moment nobody is saying anything. Just decided to silently just kinda close it. With Sims 5, we definitely want to introduce multiplayer. Damn, son. The metaverse is real. We're gonna all live in Sims. Lindsay Pearson, VP of Franchise Creative on The Sims at Maxis, spoke about the all new elements being fused with the creation of Sims 5. Namely, she touched on the multiplayer mechanics they're eager to embed in the game ahead of its inevitable release. Definitely want to introduce multiplayer, and not multiplayer in the big, scary jump in a world full of strangers kind of way, but literally how do you and your friends want to do some play together. And there's a lot of different flavors that could take, so we're exploring a lot of different spaces there. And that might be kind of cool, I guess. Might be kind of cool. Yeah, the Animal Crossing style or something. Insane Sims role-playing coming soon on Twitch, just you wait. Starfield's player count being challenged by Skyrim and Fallout 4. Damn, son. The time already. Game's player count plummeted significantly as more gamers move on from Bethesda Game Studio space-based epic RPG. A launch peak count of 330,000 to a 24-hour peak of just 22,000, which I mean is still a lot though, I think, on that long after release. Numbers being openly challenged by the likes of Skyrim and Fallout 4. Well, to be honest, this is kind of like simple to explain though, because Skyrim and Fallout 4 already have mods and people just playing it with mods, while Starfield doesn't have that shit yet. So when they will get mods, people will return. So that comparison is kinda not exactly that precise, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like even with modding, it's gonna be like they will need some like really like the deep, like, you know, like reworks of like a lot of systems and things in Starfield to make it like kind of cool, because like it has a lot of potential, but what they made with it is just like, bro, it's awful. It's awful. As I said, like I went with no expectations except for like the Bethesda junk. I got the junk, right? I got the jank completely. That was fun. I still do enjoy the janky shit, actually. Like a lot of meme situations we get is amazing. I love that. But yeah, like I still got disappointed because like the even though I didn't expect any good RPG, it's actually like even worse than I expected. Wasn't expecting much and I got disappointed anyway. Like even compared to something like Oblivion or something. fast travel field for a reason. Yeah, exactly. The exploration, like, there's no connection. Like, you know, like those like radiant quests and stuff, right? They would be kind of okay. They would be like they are kind of okay in the game, like Gothic, for example, right? Like they can literally tell you, oh, bro, I just need like 10 bear skins or something, and you will like, you know, like go out of your way just to go to the trainer, and you'll be very happy that you finally can learn how to skin bears. And then you're gonna go and farm those bear skins, and you'll feel good, and you're not gonna feel that you get like MMO'd into it, you know. And all this kind of like immersion is way better too, because in Starfield you don't have it whatsoever. Like I kind of like in some RPGs and stuff, you kind of get like this like area that you already recognize, you know, area that you kind of like feel like home, right? You just like run around this area doing quests, you like all know the NPCs and everything. It feels like more alive and everything, and you kind of like immerse yourself into it. And here with all these planets, like, nope, you just like constantly like fly all over the place. Every quest asks you to go like most of the quests, right? Like ask you to go like God knows where, to the other end of the galaxy. And even going to the other end of the galaxy is just kind of like, yeah, see, it's like the loading screen galore. Fast travel, if it's fast travel, you are lucky. Like if you have like a point you can just hold the button and you just teleport there, you are lucky. Because in many cases you actually need to like plot the route, then you realize that the route is like, you know, too long for you to go for one jump, so you need to like jump over multiple systems. And most of those jumps are literally you just kind of like watch the cutscene, and then you arrived. And it's just like, bro, no. Like the immersion is not there whatsoever. 70 euro for some B moments. I mean, it's not like, it's still fun. Like the gameplay is good though. Like the gameplay, like the core, the foundation and stuff is fun. Like it literally is just fun, like delivering some shit and just like killing some like pirates or something is alright. It kind of give me the same vibe as like Cyberpunk did on release, for example. Like I didn't enjoy just like open world stuff for like 50 hours or something. Then I kind of like already got a bunch of unlocks and stuff and got tired of it. And then I focus on the story and finish it. Here it kind of feels the same. You just enjoy sometimes, like, you know, like flying with jetpack and burning people with jetpack and everything, trying different guns, which are plenty, right? Different like ship modules and everything, fighting in space. It probably will be still fun for like a while. If you get it for 70 euro and stuff, it still probably is fun for a while. It still probably has a lot of like kind of still cool things. Like character story and choices. Well, I mean, some of the side things, as I said, like the colony ship was really cool. Like the colony ship, the whole concept was very nice. I really did like it. That was a cool idea. Maybe it was already an explored topic in some like sci-fi books and stuff, right? But like I did really like it. That was cool. But the thing is, you just encounter it. Maybe you're not gonna encounter it even in your playthrough. Who knows? It's like somewhere in the bumfuck nowhere of the universe, right? You need like some like stars to align to get there and to start that quest in that area, and you need to kind of care about it and read into it and stuff. Then it's cool. But it's also, even that feels kind of like rushed and undercooked. Like it could be way better. I see next gen. I see. Yeah, I'm gonna get into that. Like, I mean, the colony stuff was alright too. I like the main idea and stuff already. That was good. But again, like it's like it's all spread out. You can just like miss those easily. Like it's easy to miss even like in the original Bethesda, in previous Bethesda games. It's easy to miss something cool just because maps are huge, right? And you need to run around and you can just like miss some cave or something, right? But like here it's even easier to miss that because it's all over the place. Like you might not even like fly there ever to that place where there's like some cool, you know, side quest. Maybe you'll never even make it there. And then again, like all the good stuff being kind of like, you know, like soured by the fact that you need to do all those like loading, fast traveling, you know, all this stuff. Like as I said, if like my opinion, right, there will be like just a few systems and you will be actually flying through those. Like, well, obviously need to balance, you know, like speed, distances and stuff, so it doesn't feel like too long, too much of a chore, right? But so you can just like fly through those, and on the way get like a bunch of like pirates, you know, traders, derelict ships, asteroids to mine, some like space bases, this kind of stuff, right? If that would be the case, that would be way more immersive, that would be way more cool. Like, sure, leave the loading screen when you like land on the planet from the space. Fine, that's normal. I understand your engine is garbage and stuff. All right, okay, but like if you only need to land, you don't need space, but you kind of forced to have space because that's how you traverse, right? Then like those loading screens become annoying because you literally just like cutscene loading screen and that's all you do. The meme argument of the story gets better after 30 hours. I mean, not exactly. Like, I don't even touch the story, and I still kind of having fun. You know, I haven't touched the main story after I left the tutorial. Basically, I don't expect some the god tier writing there. I do think that a lot of their other games don't really have the god tier writing whatsoever. But they are actually good. That you know, the side stuff there is good. Like Fallout 3 I don't really like. Fallout 4 I don't really like. But there are some like side quests, some DLCs, for example, specifically, right? Some little things there that are cool. That's just how it is. But wait through the shit to get some chance. I don't think it's shit though. Like gameplay is good. It does have issues, as I said. Like there's plenty of issues, but like the gameplay is fun. Like I had absolutely no problems so far. Like I don't feel like, you know, I'm just like pushing myself just to complete or something. I do enjoy my time with it. I can see, like you can see the downfalls, see some issues, but still enjoy something, right? That happens with any MMO fan, for example. So I wouldn't really say you're wading through shit. I wouldn't call it that way. I can criticize it a lot. I can say a lot of shit about it, but like overall it's still fun. Still fun. Not RPG of the year. You know. Nothing outstanding. Some cool things, some cool ideas, just kind of like rushedly like slapped together and then like stretched over like, you know, like thousands of planets. That's pretty much it. And that's the thing, I'm not sure, like, that should be some huge mod reworks to make, like, something really cool out of it. Let's see. Well, if anything, the beginning is kind of alright. Like, it throws you into action and everything and all that stuff. So, you kind of, like... I wouldn't say that the beginning is like bad or something. I don't think beginning is that bad. Like as I said, like my issue, I think actually even like my issue here is that I went for full side quest, right, ignoring main quest completely. And in this game, it's actually like hard. You know, like main quest would provide you some sort of like line you follow. So if you actually kind of just like start tutorial, follow the quest, and maybe like pick some stuff on the side while you're following the main quest, it might be better experience. Maybe, not sure. Maybe that's how you find like some cool side quests, right, and get like naturally into some cool things. But I just went instantly side questing, and you get a lot of them rained on you. And then you just realize that a lot of them just kind of start like dragging you like all across the galaxy, and it's just kind of like, yeah, you just like, and like the concentration of content per loading screen, I guess, let's put it that way, it becomes very low when you start like traveling all across the galaxy just to do some side quests and stuff. And it just feels like per one, you know, side quest you do like a bunch of loading screens. That's why they give levels to systems, sorta, yeah. Like some side quest narratives, they they kind of drag you in. Like if you like get caught committing some crime, for example, you get dragged into one of like the side quests that are kind of like major side quests, you know. But they also flooded the game with like the Radiant side quests, right, which are like the repeating ones and everything that you also kind of like get caught into and get distracted. Oh, there is a quest. You start doing. Oh, okay. I see what it is. Some of them still fun though. If it's like, you know, just like go somewhere and like destroy a bunch of pirates, like shooting and gameplay is solid though. Like you enjoy that. But yeah, as I said, it's just a lot of like padding, a lot of filler, a lot of bloat, and yeah, that makes it kind of not very good. Like I did not find like Oblivion or something also, for example, as like the super high tier of RPGs. I do also feel like it's like first things first is Bethesda Jink, so memes, and second is kind of like okay game with a lot of things to do there. This one also kind of fits in that description, but yeah, as I said, like all this like space, all these like giga travels and so many planets, that just kind of like just dilutes it and makes it annoying exploring that, in my opinion. That's my main like gripe with it, really. In my opinion, so yeah, I wouldn't say it's like bad. I wouldn't say it's obviously like some masterpiece, but it's solid. For Game Pass, for example, that's really solid. If you have time to kill. But yeah, I wouldn't really prioritize it over some other stuff. I just wanted some sci-fi, I got some sci-fi. Sadly, could be better sci-fi though. Like, kind of like all this, like, playing it basically just made me want, you know, some like game when it's gonna be like, you know, like actual, like, space piracy, you know, like yoinking, like the hijacking some ships and selling them on some planet, or like destroying them into like parts that you sell or use in your stuff, you know, like this shit. Like if anything, it made me crave something like that, some fucking Star Citizen thing, I guess. In a way, because they don't really do that there. Don't have anything better to do with your life, play the game? No, it's more like if you have more high priority games, then you like for example, Baldur's Gate I don't play because I have something better to do with my life. Does it make Baldur's Gate a bad game? No, I just don't feel like playing it right now. That's pretty much it. It's a bit different. It's a bit different. Same with like Cyberpunk, right? Like I don't playing it right now. I want to play it though. I just don't play it right now because I have some other priorities. Like, I'm not saying, like, better to do with your life, but kind of if you have better priorities right now. Baldur's Gate 3 Deluxe Edition details announced. $80 PC, PlayStation, Xbox. Physical copies of the game and a combination of physical and digital exclusives. Physical feelies, it's one way to call it, I guess. Soundtrack, map, patches, discs, deluxe edition box, Mind Flayer poster, 32 stickers, damn bug. Kind of a bit underwhelming, but also $80 though. Like collectors and stuff, they usually cost a shitload, so for like the price of the game is a bit higher than they sell the game, right? But that's current like AAA game price, right? And you get like that edition. I'll take it, dude. I'll take it. I'll take it. Ainsi que je l'ai sais. Servers can handle, alright. NetEase adds new studio led by Mass Effect veteran. Worlds Untold. China investing into more. Mark Walters' studio aims to change how players experience stories, and their debut will deliver action and mystery in a breathtaking world. More people piecing out from the Corpa. Got other veterans who worked on a variety of hit games, Halo, Sims, and Dragon Age. New franchises, I see. Games developed by Worlds Untold won't be limited to single game or even a single medium. Implies that they're planning out an extensive series of multiple IPs and other adaptations. Alright. Which of the Dragon Ages, yeah. The main guy was Mass Effect 2 and 3, Andromeda, Anthem, I think. And was on the latest, the currently developed the Dragon Age until he left, I think. I think so. Oh man, it's time. Redfall's latest update adds new weapon boosts performance. Damn, son. Time to all go play that Redfall. New sniper rifle. Amazing. Performance and stability category. Avoid FPS drops and stuttering. Dozens of fixes and changes. Amazing. They still pumping it though. Wonder what they expect to do with it. With Redfall. Secret Lab employee faced jail for stealing 90,000 worth of chairs. Damn son, them gamer chairs, 14 months in jail for misappropriating more than 200 gaming chairs with a value of around $87,000. Oh, what a guy. Stolen chairs. He and his associate were listing on Carousel, second-hand selling marketplace. Spree took place between 2018 and 19, responsible for delivery schedules and the distribution of Secret Lab chairs, and hand-in-hand with Tan Jing. He would post the listings on Carousel, picking them up surreptitiously from the warehouse when nobody was around. And then Tan would deliver the chairs directly to the customers. Long since dismissed from the company, but the prosecution still sought more than a year in jail for Chan as a result of his heinous premeditated actions. Thanks to Chan pleading guilty in court and Secret Lab agreeing to a restitution plan that would see him paying back $300 a month until late 2025, Chan managed to avoid prison time. It's quite a discount there, seems like. His accomplice awaits sentencing, though. So someone actually does, I see. It's chair. It's 200 chairs, man. Come on. Come on. It's so many. They had families. Dragon's Dogma 2 release date is March 22, 2024. That's the Pipigi board already revealed. But soon we're gonna have some showcase. Yeah, November 28th. 15 minutes of information and footage. If it's like some ungodly time for 15 minutes, I'm not staying up. If it's gonna be okay, maybe we'll watch it. Heinous is upon... Yeah, it could be, maybe. 10 p.m. Yeah, I guess I'll just watch it later. 15 minutes probably not really worth it. We'll see though, we'll see. PlayStation 5 sales continue to soar for Sony. Still going. PS5 sits only behind PS2 in unit sales. PlayStation 2, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3. Damn, PlayStation 3. The no games memes. Good times. Now, with the new PS5 Slim on the market, it's not out of the realm possibility to see sales of PS5 rise even more. True. Dead not fools. I see. Better in every way. Yeah, the Steam Deck even was kind of haunting me a little bit. But yeah, I kind of just don't really have any money to spare, so that kind of prevents me from doing some Pipiega decisions. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake is dead. So want to clear it up, this game is not being worked on right now. Just full stop. Game is not being worked on in any way at any studio. I see. Hold it. Hold it. Yeah, so Asper Media not working on it. Saber not working on it. So yeah, no one works on it. And Sony is also not really super into it. So I guess they can't make a movie out of it. Last of Us Part 2 Remastered and launching January 2024. Dude, 3 years ago, man. Time to remaster. They could just word it differently. Like in the definitive edition, director's cut, like just upgrade for next gen consoles, like, separately, That's how it, full game for PS5 console. I think that's gonna be like the $10 upgrade tier or something. Like, that would be better. Why remaster, dude? 3 years, man. And I'm gonna have some new roguelike survival mode. Insane. It's pretty smart. Well, I mean, they still could just like make, like some anniversary edition, whatever Skyrim does, basically, right? They could pull the same shit, really. It would kind of like, at least people would be like everyone would kind of know, right? Like what they are doing. Like, all right, I see what it is. But like literally just like going for like remaster 3 years after the game was out, like, dude, you blatant there. Arc Raiders gameplay leak reveals intense extraction shooter combat. The FPS extraction is gonna be the Arc Raiders, I guess. Yeah, video obviously already removed. Not gonna be watching it anyway because, leaks don't want to be removed. But yeah, apparently already some gameplay and stuff already doing some rounds there. Gabe Newell tells the truth about game delays. Damn son. The recent documentary uploaded to celebrate 25th anniversary of Half-Life, Gabe Newell, president of Valve, took center stage to talk about his legacy. Cast his mind back to the late 90s and spoke at length about the development of Half-Life, stressing that the game was delayed considerably despite the publisher potentially dropping funding. That was because he and his team refused to ship something that was a quick knockoff, cash grab, stupid game. Based on his experiences, it's easy to see why Newell believes the game delays are perfectly acceptable. Delayed by a year to perfect it. Became one of the most influential games of the time. Late is just for a little while, suck is forever. We could force this thing out of the door, but that's not the company we want to be. It's not the people we want to be, and that's not the relationship we want to have with our customers. What a chump, man. I keep looking older. Just the style, man. Just the style. Well, I mean, kinda. Oh yeah, bet if he would shave and everything, would look way younger. Delays are often inevitable, And that is true, CCUSC. Call of Duty fans are desperate for a KMO that is basically a walking flashbang. Why do you even call it KMO, dude? What's KMO about this? Like a skin or something? That's the anti-cable there. A Royalty Tiger weapon cable. But it'll cost you $60, bro. We're like with every single day we stray further away from God. Tell you that, dude. $70 even, it says here. Looks like a missing texture. Yep. Like, dude. It literally, like, this is like, that wasn't even effort probably to make that shit. There's like some filters or something in software, I bet. And then you just like add like the glow effect or something to it, and that's it. And you sell that for that much, like, bro. For the game price, you sell this shit. It's like, oh man, and people buy that too. So yeah, maybe that, like, you know, when the market kind of get like a message, a lesson, that thing maybe not happening anytime soon. Looking at that kind of shit, man. People do be buying that. Ooh. We're gonna have some shit going on for a while then. PUBG's next big game is an extraction shooter coming in 2024. Krafton, developers behind PUBG, has announced that its next big game, extraction shooter named Project Black Budget, is scheduled to launch in 2024. Damn, son. PUBG gonna go ham. Time to raid another hype train there. Extraction-based shooter, not much known. We'll see, we'll see. That might be a little late for that one already. And that might be a little late for that train, but it's also PUBG. They have like already follower base, player base, right? So many of those 10 things will be there soon. A lot. There's gonna be a lot, man. I mean, there is already a lot. There's gonna be even more. Like, even Darker, without even releasing technically, already has the knockoffs. So, yeah. It means it's not gonna be on mobile, yeah. Arc Raiders already has some, like, leak. It's deleted from YouTube, but probably it exists somewhere. And it's also gonna be Extraction, so yeah. Extraction all over the place, man. That's the new flavor of the month stuff, I guess. Alright, let me check here. Alright, and that we saw all the layoffs, all this stuff that we did see.